to another episode of Hold My Whistle. Today in the house, we got...
Oh, you're throwing it at me. Oh,
I'm throwing it at you because last time...
You're fucking throwing me off. First, now you got a game show announcer?
Hey,
I mean, holy shit. Did you catch that?
Hey, everybody, it's Josh McClure here. I just want to say I'm sitting in the middle chair and having a blast. I'm glad everyone can come.
That's like the guy from Simpsons. He's like fucking...
The guy from The Simpsons.
Yeah, you changed your voice
I
right
don't
Like,
know. Well, because you
hard.
told me like, hey, pick it back up, Paul.
No. We said fucking
Just
inflect your voice a
project.
little
Yeah.
So
bit.
maybe I
You overcompensated for what? Small penile?
I don't get to overcompensate that much in real life. This is the one thing I could.
And then you don't even say your fucking name first. You come at me. I'm like,
I'm
what
so
the
surprised to
fuck?
see you once in a while.
I know. We show up every once in a while.
now.
Can you do that the whole show, Josh?
Hey, everybody, it's Mark Miller. This was the guy's voice who did our radio at Hancock, and he would talk just like this.
Oh, man.
Except for he talked to you in real life, and he'd be like, all right, we're going to go live right now. You getting ready? I'm going to get my recorder. You ready, Josh? Yeah, I'm ready, Mark. Hey, everybody, it's Mark Miller here with strong safety, Josh McClure. How's the game changing up,
But who's the guy that used to be on Duder's friend that used to be on the country K-Fox?
Tyler Story.
Yes, his voice changes too.
Oh, yeah, he had his radio
voice.
It had a country inflection on it. Like, he would get a little bit of a draw, like he's from Nashville.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Well, anyways, it's February 7th, and this is Hold My Whistle. We're coming back at you again because Paulo fucked up the intro, so I'll pick up the slack like normal.
Whoa, take it easy. What you did pick up today was the ice.
I did, because somebody doesn't fucking have any.
I slipped up there. I'll give you that.
Weird.
Because the power went out 8 days ago.
Yeah, right? Now, you know my philosophy, bro.
Yeah, I didn't fill up the freaking... I picked what I had to pick out of the freezer.
You just leave the ice in there, and then when it turns back on, it refreezes.
It's not going to go bad. It's fucking water.
Take it easy.
You don't take anything out.
Yeah.
I think I used it, is what happened.
No, you don't even open it.
No, I used the ice that day. I made a little drinky because the power was out. It was one of my last days that...
Oh, you were living it up before you actually had to go back to work?
Are you back at work?
I'm back at work.
Newsflash to the podcast listeners. Paulo, officially employed again.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Not too bad. It's fun to get back to work.
I'm sitting up here staring at your family picture, and holy shit, you look like your son.
Yeah,
right?
Thank God, because I was concerned.
No, I was kind of that poor fucker. Hopefully he doesn't go bald.
At age 12.
Hey.
He's going to have big calves.
Big calves. The little one, I don't know. The little one might have long, skinny ones.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Cruz.
because like even Grayson, when Grayson was born, you're like, look at those fucking calves.
Oh, my son has my calves for sure.
See, Cash and Canyon, same thing. They had my calves. Ryder didn't. He got his mom's calves.
Yeah, Grayson has phenomenal calves.
Ryder's got good legs if he's a girl. Because Angela had great legs.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, no, but he looks like me. It's a nice little reassurance.
There we go.
You know, you get concerned, looking at other people.
It's funny. Is like I always get like the 50-50. Oh, he looks so much like your wife, and then he looks so much like you. It's all right. I know he looks like me, but you can tell my wife.
Right.
He looks like her.
It's just because he's brown.
Yeah.
He's got browner skin. Yeah. He's
And
not as dark as Veronica.
Veronica's not dark at all.
But you got the red tinge in your face from your Irish roots.
Oh yeah, but I'm still more mahogany than she is.
Yeah.
You like that?
You need the ancestry yourself.
Why? So the government has my DNA?
Well, no, the Mormons already have it.
Oh, the fucking Mormons!
You should just do it.
Yeah, I know. I've thought about it.
I did it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't somebody? That was your father. That was your Father's Day gift.
It was a great Father's Day gift.
Stirred the pot.
It was awesome. Yeah, that was my Father's Day gift.
Yeah, it could have been a Sitka Hudson jacket.
That's
but hey.
not going to happen. But I will tell you this. My wife now knows how much it costs. She must have been searching for it for a gift for me.
Oh, that's
because
good.
when I brought the Hudson jacket home today for a writer,
she was looking at it, huh?
She's like, that's a $499 jacket. I'm like, but it's on sale right now for
$3.99. Now's the time.
I'll take a large and Optifade.
I almost bought some boots, but I already have. I don't need to buy boots. I already got them. I know.
Fuck the boots.
But
you
they
need
were
to
on
get
sale.
The important shit.
Well, I was looking at the deal. It was a good deal.
Well, you need pants, Paulo, because your fucking zipper blew out the first
Nope,
day.
I fixed it.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
I got Martha Stewart, and I got my little kit, and I fixed the zipper.
Here, I'm going to give you some advice. Don't do like I did. I bought a Cabela's jacket. I love my Cabela's jacket. It's a great jacket.
Yeah, it's a solid
It's the same
jacket.
one Tony had. But now, in retrospect, I wish I would have bought a Sitka.
Yeah,
dude.
I got the jacket that Rudy gave me, but I really want good base layer. Especially if we go in the cold again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're going to go in the cold again.
Yeah. Oh,
Tony-
I can't wait to go next
Tony was looking at the weather for Missouri. Well, next week, high of 42, low of 18 through the week. Maybe a little bit of snow, but we go the following week. So maybe there's a little warm
It's going to
in
warm
there.
up because that polar vortex is going to leave.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Oh, dude, that shit is fucking crazy.
I know.
It makes for good freaking interviews on the news on the East Coast. You ever watch when people are like, "It's cold as hell. My toes are cold."
Dude, I saw something on Instagram. It was like just how they do like the color topographical maps of like the weather, and it looked like one had some big old saggy titties, and the caption was, "Goddamn polar vortex needs to put a bra on." That shit was fucking funny.
Yeah, but it was kind of cold. We're getting a little wind
Dude,
chill
it's
over here in
been
the Central
fucking
Coast.
cold.
Dude, the last 2 nights. Well, 2 nights ago, my mom, like that day that it stopped raining, that was Tuesday night. Like,
Yeah,
it finished up raining.
she got cold.
She was convinced it was going to snow.
It felt like it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like,
You got some small hail, right?
yeah,
That's what
but
happened?
I said, I get it. She's like, we're going to wake up and it's going to be snow everywhere. I'm like, well, typically what you can do is get on your phone. And there's these things called weather apps, and it will tell you the percentage chance of rain, and it's 7% overnight. So I doubt it's going to snow.
Right.
And with that, the moisture's too high.
Yeah.
For us, we're it's
It
like the calamity of errors for us to get fucking snow.
Hey,
it
but what
snowed
a-
in Paso Robles.
What a trip though that we got the tornado warning. What's a bigger like coincidence that we get?
I didn't get it. I was asleep.
Me neither.
Yeah, my wife woke up and said, "Oh, did you get the tornado warning?" No.
That's what I trip out about though. But like, do we have a higher chance of getting a tornado compared to actual
Absolutely
snowfall?
not.
Yeah. No,
Absolutely
no,
not.
that was
That was
rare.
a- that
We've
was-
got a couple before, but like warnings. But
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's
no,
not
they
gonna
woke
happen.
up this yesterday morning at Paso Robles. They had snow that stuck on the ground.
Really
Mhm. I mean, it was
minute.
minor.
But
Yeah.
you know what was pissing me off? We were getting that cold. We were getting the rain. The power went out, and it was Saturday before the Super Bowl.
Oh
and
yeah.
I was like, this better not fucking happen.
Yeah.
On my last day before I have to go back to work, the Super Bowl, and I was just cringing. But everything worked out as far as power.
Actually, no, it didn't. It would have been better off if the power went out, so we didn't have to watch that fucking donkey shit show of a Super Bowl.
So let's roll
Let's
into the
talk about-
first
let's
first
go.
topic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's-
first topic. Super
Best,
Bowl.
a lot of complaints. A lot of complaints about this last Super Bowl. What's let's say the top of the list for you, Sean?
Top of the list for me is watching Trey Wingo on the Mike Golick show. Like he's doing the radio show, but they have the film feed, and he is just talking shit. Oh, it's so boring. Fuck, change the channel. Stop watching it.
Yeah.
Everybody's bitching
Wow.
because it's so boring, but nobody turned the fucking channel. I can't believe I watched that. Then why'd you watch it?
Well, it's
Yeah.
a Super Bowl. We're gonna watch it.
Yeah. The offenses were shit, but being defensive coach, I thought there was 2 solid defensive performances.
Yeah, see,
People were getting at it. It was defensively.
this
you know?
is where I'll disagree. I did not think it was a great defensive game. I thought it was mediocre. I thought it was a horrible offensive game.
Yeah, the
and-
defense looked good because the offense was crappy.
Because if you look and you're watching the Rams, and I think maybe as coaches we see things that other people don't, but all night the shallow cross concept
Oh, yeah.
is wide open for the Rams. There's one. Second thing, Brandon Cooks is fucking wide open twice in blown coverage down the middle of the field. Goff throws it at the very last moment. When then the guy McCourty's able to make a come from out of position to make the play. And then I guess it's even worse play calling by the Rams when you are sticking to the thing that your game plan was to split carries with C.J. Anderson and Todd Gurley, and Todd Gurley's fine. If Todd Gurley's so in fact fine, and your game plan was to split carries, you're a dumb motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He's a top 3 MVP candidate up until he gets hurt this year, and you're not going to give him 12 carries in the first half to establish him?
Yeah, I didn't get that. It's like there has to be something wrong. Like something low key that they're not saying, trying to avoid the media.
because he gets asked those questions. Him and
He
McVay.
didn't even talk
And
to anybody after the game.
Yeah.
It's there's something going on.
They
for
just
sure.
came
And-
out yesterday and said that he will not need surgery. So that means that his knee is still bothering him.
So he was trying to play on it, or he felt pressure to play, or he didn't want to get
I
some
think-
kind of thing.
I think he wanted to
He
play.
wanted to play.
And the team told him no to keep him longer.
I don't know. I think that was I think that McVay or whoever, don't want to blame him and be like an armchair quarterback. They thought that because C.J. Anderson did so well in his absence, running between the tackles, mind you, and not running outside and not being involved in the pass game, that we'll still be okay.
Yeah,
no, motherfucker, you're playing the Patriots.
You're playing a Bill Belichick defense. That's not going to happen. You know, the couple of times they did get the edge, you know, they had success. They had some success, but C.J. Anderson's not that guy that can stretch it to the outside and get upfield from there.
When you saw in the second half, Gurley. They start off, and they gave him the rock.
Yeah.
He gets 3 carries in a row, a first down, a 12-yard run, a 7-yard run.
Yeah, he looked good.
And a 3-yard run. It's like, holy shit, why are we not doing that? I mean, I'll give this. I thought the Patriots played a better defensive game than the Rams, but I still don't think it was great. I think the Rams, like front 4, played a good game. I thought they got pressure on Brady, and I did not think Tom Brady was sharp at all.
Oh, he looked terrible. Worst Super Bowl he's ever played.
I mean, he should have had 3 picks. He was lucky to only get 1.
Yeah.
You know, here's a question for you, and we could talk about the game more, but I want to talk overall, you know, his whole story. You know, don't get me wrong, he's high completion rate.
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady, right. He's barely winning Super Bowls. How many Super Bowls did he, like, blow out?
None. There's no Patriot
right?
blowouts
There's
ever.
none. Does that, you know, is he the GOAT, the best of all time? Because like he is, because he's in those games. He gets there, but is he the best game manager or is he the best quarterback?
He's the best quarterback ever in the history.
Hands down.
Hands down. You can't argue it. I mean,
You
And
can
it's hard
say
not to. I'm not trying to, but
you can say Joe Montana all you want, but look at look at Joe Montana's surrounding cast of offensive talent. Not to mention the defensive talent as well.
yeah.
I mean,
and
and in those times, yeah,
Joe played hurt.
The rules were different. The rules were different.
The rules are way different.
I'll give him the rules, but I'm gonna say across the board, now there's more talent on the other side of the ball against Tom Brady.
See, I think I'll disagree a little bit on that. I think yes, I agree with you. There is more talent, but the rules handicap that talent.
Yeah,
Joe Montana played in an era when pass interference didn't really exist.
yeah.
So your dudes got banged.
But you also got to push off a little bit.
You did, but guess what? He also played an era where I released the ball and the D lineman has 2 seconds to still fucking
Lawrence
clean my
Taylor's
clock.
gonna put his face mask right in the middle of your back.
I mean, so those dudes. Tom Brady is the best ever.
Right.
I do think that Joe Montana's a close second. I won't say it's a far second because you're comparing eras, and you know Joe played in a run heavy era. The rules did not favor him with pass interference and late hits and holding. I mean, everything is geared towards offense nowadays. They want to see offense.
The one thing I do want to give to Joe is that he did score a shit ton of points in Super Bowls.
Yeah, but they were playing dogs.
They were in the Super Bowl.
They beat the fucking Chargers 55.
That was Steve Young.
Oh,
yeah.
They beat the fucking the Bengals.
Dude, but the
Bengals come back
were
the drive were
fucking
good, bro.
that year. Dude,
Exactly.
I don't know if
and
you
had to beat the
remember
Giants
it.
to get there. You had to beat the Cowboys to get there. It was
Dude, that when they beat the Giants that year, that was a huge game.
Well, the NFC was stacked.
the
Dude.
Bears.
Yeah.
There was some legitimate
The 80s were
Hall of Famers. You're playing against them. You know.
the
Yeah.
NFC was so fucking good for the whole 80s. I mean, it was
Oh yeah,
unbelievable.
across the board. You know, everywhere you went, and then even into the early '90s, the AFC was still strong.
But here's
or
the
NFC, excuse me.
the correlation though. Joe Montana played under the greatest coach of his era. You know, Bill Walsh is always going to be considered a top 5 NFL coach.
Agreed.
He changed the game as far as offense, West Coast offense, the verbiage. Hell, Gruden is still trying to use a broken version of it.
Yeah.
And now Brady plays under the greatest coach of his era, and quite possibly the greatest coach ever. I think it's easy to say the greatest coach of all time.
I think it has a lot to say with when you have a 10-year gap of no Super Bowls and you come back and get back on the horse again and start winning or showing up to Super Bowls again.
Yeah. You know, it just and it goes to show you like the way they do things in New England works. It works for them.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't work for everybody because not everybody is as like dedicated to sticking to that. They don't have a lot of high-priced talent. You know, they got guys that can play.
And that's not by accident.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And they got guys that do things just to stay on the team. Like, look at Matthew Slater, perennial Pro Bowler for special teams. His dad was Jackie Slater, started Hall of Famer. Rams, left tackle or right tackle?
Left. Oh, yeah, he's left.
He Hall of Fame left tackle, played 20 years for the Rams, you know? And Matthew Slater makes his living fucking running on kickoff and punts, and he is
maybe gets a catch every.
He's a fucking stud.
You can compare those two programs, or I say programs, but organizations, because if I know you're not a big reader, but I should let you borrow the Bill Walsh coaching book.
Oh, that is the book. It's like the Bible. What's
Dude, it's the Bible, and
you have it?
oh yeah,
You know it goes like for $500 on eBay.
oh yeah, I have it. Sturgeon bought it for me when I
What?
yeah, and
Can you like
I guarantee you
photocopy it
that
for
Bill
me?
Belichick read that book because
Oh, everyone's read it.
it literally spells out how to run a professional football organization, all the way down to the laundry guys. I mean, it is everything you should do.
Oh, yeah.
Culture-wise. They're the two best, in my opinion, the two greatest coaches. I mean, you can throw some other guys in there.
Who would be a third for you?
I think you just have to throw Chuck Noll in there because of what he
Okay.
did for
He did go for
generations. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you got to look. Belichick has done this for how long has he been the coach of the Patriots, Sean?
Since
2000.
yeah, right around there.
So he's going on 20 years in
Yeah.
the same organization. I think you throw Parcells in there. The problem with Parcells is he kind of bounced around and he's such an asshole.
But look at the guys that have come
His
from
tree.
the Parcells tree.
Oh, I agree. But if you look before the Parcells tree, it was the Walsh tree.
yeah.
And it was the same thing.
Parcells Tree took time to bloom.
And the Parcells tree was a defensive tree.
Yeah.
The Walsh tree was an offensive tree. I mean, Shanahan, Gruden. I mean, there's I know I'm not going to remember all of them, but there's Mariucci, Andy Reid,
Oh yeah.
McCarthy. They're all under the Walsh tree.
But no, I thought they were considered Parcells because wasn't that on the NFL 94 Browns? Because they were all on that staff.
the-
Yeah, but the
some of them-
Reed and McCarthy and those guys were Walsh guys
yeah.
first.
Because see, Walsh left and did his own thing. He created, all these, it was just that
Yeah.
different, It's
Anyone that does West Coast offense is a Shanahan or is a Walsh guy,
Yeah.
and that's the Shanahan's, the Grudens, those guys.
Yeah.
And Andy Reid was the disciple. Mariucci was the disciple. And then Mariucci did go to the Browns as well, but he coached under Walsh first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, let's get back to the Super Bowl. Any other complaints? A lot of the one that's bugging a lot of people, and I hate to not talk about the actual game, was the halftime show.
Well, here's the thing. I am a guy I am a pro equal opportunity. Men and women can all do the same thing. I feel bad for Janet Jackson because of Janet Jackson, there's no nipples allowed at halftime. And then fucking Adam Levine rips his shirt off and doesn't show one nipple, but
Two.
shows two fucking
Both of them.
nipples. And they don't even cut away.
And he's really tattooed. I don't know if that was allowed. He's probably the most tattooed halftime show I've ever seen.
And he was garbage.
Yeah. Big Boy. It was a good thing Big Boy
Big
was
Boy
on
was
there.
the only bright
Oh
spot.
yeah.
Yeah. Travis Scott.
Travis
dog
Scott.
shit.
Oh my God.
I was really hoping they would have stayed with the SpongeBob song.
This was the
when it
first
opened.
time I was like, oh, Travis Scott, his last album that came out a couple months ago, super popular, this and that. So I was like, and I still haven't listened to it.
Well, that song "Sicko Mode" is actually decent for like new rap.
Yeah.
It's a decent song, but you can tell it's heavily produced because he sounds like shit live.
Dude, it's just like, and don't get me wrong, at halftime I'm like, time to finish the queso dip. My mind's somewhere else.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so much.
All right.
stuff.
Let's ask a question off of that.
Okay.
Best halftime show ever.
Oof.
Oh God,
I'm gonna say mine before somebody steals
go
it.
for it.
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Oh.
no.
It's Michael Jackson, dude.
Yeah, he's a kid toucher.
I'll tell you what though, the recent one that I really liked was Bruno Mars and Beyonce.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that was really good.
That was really
awesome.
good.
It was controversial. It was good.
So I'm gonna
I love,
go back.
I love Beyonce.
I'm gonna go to the Nipplegate. Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson, Kid Rock, and Nelly.
that the lineup?
That was the lineup.
Oh shit, that is
And
fucking
it
really
was
good.
badass. Kid Rock started off, and he was draped in like a sequin, sparkly American flag fucking cape, and throws it off,
Oh,
and goes
fuck.
into Ba with the Ba, and then out comes Nelly. Oh, it was bad.
Dude, I almost forget that. I had no
forgot
idea
Nelly was in
because the Nipplegate.
That was the last time they did popular artists.
Yeah.
Because at the time, they were all super popular on MTV.
Oh, yeah.
But they were all edgy, right? And
Yeah.
so, besides Janet, and then she shows her nipple.
And it became the most edgy halftime
I
show
mean,
of all
and
time.
And she had a nipple piercing.
She did,
That's
no, it
what's
wasn't
even
a
cool.
piercing. It
But
was
it looked like
a
one.
pasty.
Yeah.
It was like a sun pasty.
But it
Oh, I
showed her
loved it.
nipple.
Oh,
It just
yeah.
went around her
and,
nipple.
and she did show it. Justin pulled it open.
But it was planned.
It was awesome.
It was
JT.
Nipplegate.
I know.
JT's
She
the
can
stud.
never,
Yeah, the
Oh,
Beyonce Bruno Mars was good. Yeah, there you go.
pretty much. National anthem was okay, but Whitney's got the best national
Oh
anthem
yeah,
of all
hands
time.
down, hands down.
That thing
Whitney.
is used. I like. How many games have you been in before a game where they play the recording
Of
of that national anthem?
And they shouldn't because it
They
takes too
shouldn't.
long.
Who was it? Who was it this time?
Gladys Knight.
Gladys
Gladys.
Knight.
I did win $26 on that.
Ooh.
Oh, you bet the over?
I teased up the over. Bet $2. No, $5. I teased it up to a minute 51. I think it went a minute 53.
Nice.
Tease that up, and then I want another $10 on how long she'll hold brave. The word brave. For the over under was 4.5 seconds.
What app did you use for these bets?
MyBookie.com. I use the Drinking Bros code, and you get
Oh, that's
matching
right.
funds.
You talked about that.
Nice.
Yeah, so sitting up, I'm like at 161.
I love that app. So I bet me and Elise made like 8 bets. We won $85 on $2 $3 bets.
Nice.
Like we made 6 bets, 7 bets,
Dude.
and it was just
all prop bets.
It's FanDuel style. You pick up the lineups. We used 2 lineups.
Oh, you did it through that, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, cool.
Josh almost won a shit ton of money because what was Cordell Patterson 1,000 to 1?
No, it was like 2,200 to 1 or 20 plus 2,200, right?
Oh,
so if you bet $100, you're gonna win
$2,200.
$2,200.
Oh, yeah,
that's how it works. I think I put $5 or $10 on him to score the first touchdown.
Ooh, I thought, and
he almost broke it.
The goddamn kicker, you know.
I will give it up to. I was super happy to see Julian Edelman win the MVP. I think that performance puts him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because we were talking about
you
this.
and I were, and I think he's a Hall of Fame receiver.
Is he the best short white man receiver of all time? Potentially,
dude. He is the second best playoff wide receiver in the history of the NFL. To Jerry, the history.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's a really that's impressive.
I
like his gusto, his swagger. You know what I mean?
He has to be. He's got short man's complex, right? He's like
all the specials on him before the Super Bowl were great too. I love watching them.
I love that dude. The guy's played through so many fucking concussions. Whatever that last Super Bowl we saw him get.
He's like, "Were you supposed to play?" Yeah, I'm supposed to play. I love his answers. I love his beard.
Dude,
I love
how he parties. The way
he fucks tons of chicks.
The way he like handles himself on the field, like. He takes the big shots over the middle and still fucking gets up chirping.
Oh, yeah.
And you, like, I want to say it was the Chief game. You could tell he was fucking dinged.
Yeah. Oh, he's always dinged.
Yeah.
Dude, he walks off things.
It looks like his eyes are so Chinese-eyed. Sorry, not politically correct. Sorry, not sorry. That I think he's always fucking concussed.
Right?
Or high. I mean,
something.
Well, you know.
I mean,
I'm sure he's not afraid to take a little drugs. He was suspended. Was it this season?
This season.
Yeah.
PEDs.
You know, you got to remember he's coming back from a fucking major knee injury.
ACL.
He's almost our age, Sean. He's your age.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not like he's a mid-aged receiver. He's an old receiver.
The motherfucker had no scholarship offers. Walk-on quarterback at Kent State.
Yeah.
Gets drafted in the 7th round, hoping to make it as a punt returner. And I think he will end up not a first ballot, probably a third ballot Hall of Fame receiver.
So I'm almost 100% sure that I played passing league against him now. I watched a special on him. I was like, no way he went to this fucking school. We played against him.
Well, if you looked at him, he looks like he's 5'9".
I looked at the years. I was like, shit, I could have been, he would have been a junior on this team. I would have been a senior. I was telling Lisa, I was like, holy fuck. Like, coincidence. He went to CSM for junior college and Kent State.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, how the,
Dude, I played with how many guys?
San Mateo. College, that's where.
Oh, okay.
San Mateo JC, right?
Yeah. College, yeah. It's freaking the truth.
It's
Tom
good.
Brady trained with the freaking guys. His guy, he passed away, but his quarterback coach went there. John Madden did College of San Mateo is now considered one of the Butte Junior College or the freaking one of the higher end junior colleges in the state.
That's California in a nutshell.
Yeah,
dude.
don't give Butte that much fucking credit.
Well, I'll give San Francisco City more.
Yeah,
San Francisco City
or COC or Bakersfield JC.
What do you got against Butte? That's
because those dudes were fucking douchebags when I played at Chico.
Oh, okay.
They fucking raped a chick, man, that we had to stop or was trying to. 4 fucking dudes. There's 2 of us that had to stop it. Not me. I was right outside the door as it happened coming out. So fuck those dudes.
But no, yeah, he played at CSM for 1 year.
Went to Kent State, gave a flash.
I love that. Well, we posted it too on our Instagram. Him
and McVay played against each other.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's so crazy.
Mm-hmm. And McVay looked like he could be a little version of.
Dude, he's a
Edelman.
scrappy
little possession, little
Welker
Welker, Edelman.
for sure.
Oscar Andrade will appreciate that. He likes to take every white guy coming out of the NFL and say they're a slot receiver. Mm-hmm. Like he said, Christian McCaffrey would be a slot. He can't make it as a tailback. Well, I think Oscar got proved wrong.
Christian is
he's
a special player.
He's a
special player.
The truth. Like, you know what I like? What Carolina does with him? They give him the fucking ball.
Oh, you mean like the Rams should have to Gurley?
Right? You know,
in multiple different ways.
He led the team in
Gurley's
rushing. He led the team in receiving. You got a horse, you fucking ride that horse.
If the fucking Carolina, I know we're off the Super Bowl. If the Panthers are worth their weight in gold, they'll fucking get some good wide receivers.
Yeah.
Dude,
and literally,
you-
you are ready to be a contender.
The Panthers were in the Super Bowl 3 years ago.
3 years
they
ago.
were a Super Bowl contender, and they've dropped off. Now you got
Well, they have no
They
receivers.
have no
no
receivers,
one.
and Greg Olsen now is done.
Dunzo.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
fine,
So
and he was playing on one leg last couple of years.
draft
Yeah.
a receiver and sign a veteran, a
Yeah.
good veteran, a possession
Because-
receiver. Get a Golden Tate. He is not going to stay in Philadelphia.
No.
Get Golden Tate.
They didn't even use him in Philadelphia.
That was the dumbest fucking trade.
I thought it was going to work out, but
I thought it was a good
he
move.
should have stayed in Detroit.
I
like Detroit
didn't
so
because
much.
like their passing games are so different. Like
and it's hard to like adjust midseason. It was not. It was a late trade.
It was a late season trade.
dude,
Yeah.
the Lions are that very similar to the Patriots in their pass game. Like it's a lot of quick stuff
Yeah.
and a lot of crossing patterns.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles are like Oregon's offense. It's a lot of
Deep crossing routes.
crossing and off the play action of the RPO, and that's not Golden Tate's. He's like Edelman. He's got to make moves to get
Yeah.
open, right?
But I tell you what, back to Edelman, like it didn't matter who they put on him in that fucking game. Like double covered or manned up. He made him look bad. And he was running 6-yard routes.
He made Peters
yeah.
look so silly a couple
So
of times.
bad.
I mean, the Peters is just. It was a sloppy game, ugly game.
There was a couple of sloppy, early turnover from Tom, the sloppy turnover from Goff. It was,
I tell you what, the Patriots brought some fucking heat.
They
the
did.
D line for the Patriots outplayed. The I think the D line for the Rams.
I
can't say
disagree.
that. I'd say front seven.
Yeah.
The front seven
ma-
of the
okay.
Patriots.
Because I
they
think the
brought a lot
front
of
four of the
pressure.
Rams, I think outplayed
Well,
their front four.
Oh, yeah.
The pressure schemes,
Right, like and
were
Dominic
great.
played a great game.
Fucking
And-
so did Aaron Donald.
Donald.
Aaron
So did
Donald.
Fowler.
But what
Yeah.
happened? I think that might just be experience. Is Goff was affected by it.
No,
Tom
Goff-
was like, I've been here before.
You could tell Goff
was
had
not-
shit in his diaper
Right.
all fucking day.
And going back to it, and if you would have established the run early I would have went 3 plays, 3 runs to Gurley, and if you have to go 3 and out, so be it. You knew the Patriots said, let's make Jared Goff beat us.
Yeah.
Right? Because Robert Woods is good, Brandon Cooks is good. They're not world beaters.
Yeah.
Right?
If they have Cooper
If they have
Kupp,
Cup, it's a different story.
it's a different story.
But the pass game.
Yeah.
Because now there's 3 on the field. The Reynolds kid is good, but he's not.
He's not there.
Kupp.
Yeah.
So hey, hats off. Like I said, Edelman, dude, he won the game for him. And I thought the Rams for the most part did a great job with the Patriots run game until like the end of the third quarter.
Fucking Sony Michel still put up some numbers. 21 for 94.
He
Everyone
did, but
got
it
the
came
ball.
late.
It did come late, but dude, that
It was
motherfucker's
a slow
been
first half.
grinding.
So
You know who else played well? I thought Gronk.
Gronk,
Yeah.
I think Gronk was maybe the X factor, especially with the catch, but
It's not even the catches; it's him in the run game. What he
Right.
does
Yeah.
blocking.
especially this season, everyone
Because not super impressed with the pass catching. I mean, the one
one
pass,
catch, right,
yeah,
that's
of
what I was
course,
trying to
it's
say
one
was-
play. But I agree with Sean, and I think Sean and I were texting about it, and he said Gronk just did a great job run blocking, and he did.
Dude, he motherfucks guys on the edge.
Yeah,
like
they,
bad.
But I thought the Rams did a good job, especially the first half, stopping their run.
Yeah.
They were saying, you're going to beat us passing the ball, and we're going to get pressure with our front 4.
And before we said we were talking about their linebackers and whatnot, I did not know that Little John Cat was second team All Pro. Did you know he was
No,
an
I
All Pro?
didn't. No.
I didn't know he was an All Pro. Good for him. I mean, he led the game in tackles. I think he had like 11 tackles, a pick. I mean, the dude was everywhere.
Dude, how about the Rams kick returner and punt returner? Does he not look like he's a
Dude,
freshman
he-
in high school?
he
JoJo
he looks
Natson or whatever?
He looks like a safety for Josh McClure.
Dude, he was just...
He looks like-
Dude, it looked like, I mean, his skin tight jersey had gap around the arms. It could not.
Oh, dude.
it wasn't-
He's like
But he's
5'7".
fiery.
He's like 5'7", 165.
He looks like he's wearing his big brother's helmet.
right, the cheek pads were so big.
yeah.
So
They
big.
had to get the special 2-inch cheek pad inserts made to fit his fucking head.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
man, but another one down.
Another one down. Good Super Bowl. It's like
No, it wasn't a good Super Bowl.
no. Well, it's a
Sorry.
decent season,
That's
right.
my opinion.
fun season though. I think with the Chiefs game this year and like all these, there's a lot of high powered offenses during
Dude,
the season.
The championship week, AFC NFC championship weekend,
Is the
2
Super
weeks
Bowl.
ago, that was great fucking football. No
Yeah.
matter the missed calls, whatever. Those were exciting
Two
games.
games.
There was good defense played. There was good offense played.
And that happens a lot of the time though. There's
Yeah.
seriously, how many amazing Super Bowls compared to like
I
mediocre
don't
games
know.
have you had in Super Bowls?
I feel like every Patriots Super Bowl has been amazing because they've been close games. When they've lost to the Giants twice, they were close games. When they lost to the Seahawks, it was a great
Atlanta
game.
was a great comeback.
But you want to know the big thing in those Super Bowls to me is why they're so close and competitive, because the teams they play against that have success control the ball by fucking running the ball.
Yeah.
Even without a feature back.
Yeah.
You look at all those games, there's the threat of the run was.
Are you talking about the Patriots?
The Patriots.
Except for the 2 Seahawk games. Tom Brady threw the ball, the one they lost, like 52 times.
No, I'm talking about the teams that played
beat
the
them. Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
played
I
the
agree.
Patriots.
I thought you were talking about the Patriots.
No. Like the run games that have success against a Patriot D tend to dictate how close that game is, because people that run on the Patriots they'll grind them, put them in that comeback mode, which they're accustomed to doing, but that gives them more of a tactical advantage, because you're up on them and you're gashing them 5 to 6 yards a carry.
Well, you can't state enough that Julian Edelman, it used to be Wes Welker, the China route, the shake 'em freaking 6-yard dig. I mean,
dude, he runs 6-yard, 8-yard routes like a champ.
He's not like he's super quick
not
and
fast.
like
He's what, like a 4.5 guy,
And it's
maybe
not like
4.6.
You know how they did like the sports science, like Calvin Johnson, he could jump 15 yards and like cover
from standing still. He could cover 2 car
Julian,
garage.
Julian can't do shit like that.
when they put him in motion and the guy's trailing him and Tom Brady sees they're in man and goes, okay, Julian Edelman's got an option route. He's either going to shake him and go in or shake him and go out. He's going to be open one way or the other. And you see Marcus Peters just grasping at air trying to grab him.
Insane. Away from this game, but let's just talk about favorite Super Bowl moments. What's your favorite Super Bowl moment? Let's start with me.
Oh,
yeah, I'm just take the mic right
He's
now.
gonna go.
welcome.
He's gonna go right into the homer pick.
We
I'm
know
gonna
we're
go-
going 49ers.
Yeah, absolutely. 94 champs against San Diego. It was like the first time where I could be
Deion Sanders.
Ricky Waters, Jerry, Steve, Gary
There was some
Plummer.
swag on that team.
That team,
And
was,
you know who you have to thank for that? When
Prime time.
Deion Sanders arrived.
Oh,
and that was one of the only times I rooted for the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a primetime fan.
like it was.
Come on,
Have
you
you
didn't
seen-
like
hey.
Natron means?
Oh, yeah. But come
But
on.
hey, I know it's kind of an old subject, but Deion's hair.
Oh, it was the best.
I'm so jealous right now. I was like, do I get the product? Do I do what he did? Do I get the procedure?
Did you see all of a sudden he's...
Oh,
Because
dude.
he was shaving his head,
For a decade.
bald,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he's got
He had a procedure done, and he was wearing the fedora for a little bit,
to cover
and,
it up.
and then he went through. And you know what's funny? He's the guy we work with, Robert, the young kid.
Yeah.
He's a tall Asian kid, like a Filipino, whatever, combo German, right? And he's like, Paulo, you have the best hair to take like Propecia. Your hair will come through. What I have is this type of balding. He gave me all these scientific. I was like, kind of giving me some hope. But he goes, but if you wait till 2020, they're using stem cells. They take it out of your belly, which I need to lighten up anyway, and they throw it into your scalp.
I don't think there's enough stem cells to take.
I might have too many stem cells. I'm gonna have root cells. You know what I mean? It's,
Shit.
but Deion's hair. But no, that season for me was pretty fun. It was just like I really was falling with football. I was barely 11 years old, 12 years old. Real exciting time.
And the thing I'll say about that Super Bowl was the NFC title game between the Cowboys and the Niners that year was fucking phenomenal.
Because
those
Deion
4
came
years.
from the Cowboys to the Niners.
No.
Atlanta. He left to the Cowboys
Then he went.
after,
Okay, you're
and
right.
won 2 more.
Then won a
after
Super
that.
Bowl there.
yeah.
Okay.
No, he only won one there.
One.
It was 94, 95 They won.
They won back to back.
They won back to back because they got 4 ships. They won 2 before.
No, 3.
They won back to back to back, and then they lost to the Niners. Then they won in '97 against the Steelers.
I thought he got 2 after. Oh, maybe. I know.
Did he get one with the Ravens?
No, he missed that year.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the best defense of all time.
Oh fuck! All right, so
Right? Is that the best defense of all time that year? The 2000, 2001?
In my opinion, yes.
oh dude, fucking
I think they allowed like
no points, no rushing.
Deion Sanders has won 2 Super Bowls.
okay.
So what's your favorite Super Bowl moment? I can give you mine because I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
85 Bears.
Okay. And you have the jersey.
Yeah, well, it's not even that.
How cool if that is your moment and you have that now, that makes it that much better. More
I think there's a lot of them because when the Ravens won, I love that because it was a defense that literally fucking
With
won
Jamal Lewis just grinding him out.
Yeah, and I mean, come on. I mean, that defense, you just Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. I mean, fuck. So
Suggs.
Ed wasn't on that team.
He wasn't?
The second time.
Okay.
But he wasn't on the first one.
So I'm going to go the Bears because up until that Raven team, and I think it's still rivaled, that Bears team, that 85 Bears defense is the top 2 greatest defenses ever. And the creation of the 46 defense, which they call the Bear, that was fun to watch. And I was a big Walter Payton fan, and Walter Payton playing on a losing team for 8 years and then getting the Super Bowl. But the fucked up problem is he
didn't get the tub. They gave it to the fridge, right?
He shouldn't. I was so mad. So it's kind of bittersweet. But
How
that was
old were
kind
you
of
in
cool.
'85?
I was a 5th grader. I was writer's age.
10. Right.
Yeah, I was 10.
Isn't that the best time? I think when you're 10, 11, you start falling in love with the game.
If you can appreciate it.
Right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm
Because
saying.
I breathe, eat, sleep, breathe football, like watching football.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Mine's a little different.
Like,
I don't remember what number it was, but it was the Steeler Cardinal game. Like,
when the James
Larry
Harrison
Fitzgerald,
95-yard
James
interception
yeah,
return.
like Larry killed it. They went up with like a minute and a half to go.
We watched that game at Sorensen's house.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
And then Steelers come back and Santonio Holmes in the back of the
I
end.
think
zone.
that's
That was a
San-
great game.
I think that's the best catch in Super Bowl history.
Agreed.
Santonio Holmes in the corner.
in the like.
I think to win a game, but the Julio Jones one-handed catch on the
Oh,
sideline against the
3 years-
Patriots.
yeah.
Oh my
Who?
God.
Oh, the one
Julio.
hand. Okay.
Oh my
Who-
God.
that was a great drive.
He had like a 45-inch vertical on
Yes,
it. It was
he
a
did.
great catch.
It was a great catch.
What is it with great catches against the Patriots?
Oh, it happened.
It's like the David Tyree catch, the
Against the
Mario
helmet.
Manningham catch on the sideline. It
Ooh,
just-
way to remember the Mario Man.
Yeah,
hand. That's
I mean,
that
the Patriots are 2 fucking throws away from having fucking
7.
9 rings, 8 rings.
They're also about 4 fucking throws away from having 3 rings.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. I mean, it goes both
They're also
ways.
one handoff away from having 5 rings.
They're very close to being the Bills with a couple wins.
I would also say that the Seahawks game when they beat the Steelers or beat the Patriots Super Bowl was a fucking one of the best Super Bowls.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that one and the one they lost.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Both of those Super Bowls, I really thought the Seahawks were going to be a next dynasty, and
And they were there for a couple years ago. They went
but
back
they
to back.
they
I
like
know.
they never recovered.
and they
like-
they didn't do what they let money get involved.
Yeah,
And they started paying guys, and the moment you pay one guy,
everybody wants.
everyone
these.
wants it.
And they had beast, but they like. And I love their receivers as like possession guys, but they never had a primetime receiver.
And they didn't need to because the Patriots never have,
Yeah.
besides Moss.
Right.
But they hung their hat on the defense.
Yeah,
I
and
thought
they-
they hung their hat on their quarterback.
Dude,
He's cool, and but I don't think he
Dude,
needed.
Dude, the
Legion
Legion
of
of
Boom.
Boom.
I
They
know,
hung
I
their hat
love it.
on that.
Right.
And Marshawn Lynch in
Yeah.
beast mode.
Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam
Cam
Chancellor,
Chancellor.
Brandon Browner.
Quite possibly the best defensive back group in the last 20 years.
Potentially the
Easily.
greatest nickname for defense too.
Oh, the Legion of Boom.
So
You know?
good, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals Steeler game because just the back and forth, and to see a guy like Larry Fitzgerald who has been so loyal to a shitty fucking
He
franchise.
just signed another 1-year contract
I
like
know.
2 weeks ago.
Good for him.
God bless him.
Yeah.
Good for him. The
Right.
dude balls. The dude fucking balls. You know, I saw a stat on him. He is the all-time leading touchdown reception. He has the all-time most touchdown receptions in the Pro Bowl.
Oh, no, because that means he tries.
He's got like 8 touchdowns in the Pro Bowl.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's fucking crazy.
Fucking A.
Like he's caught one on Antonio
Did we
Brown.
talk about the Pro Bowl at all?
No, because we shouldn't talk about the
so
Pro Bowl.
Here, this is what I'm going to say. Ask you guys, and I don't know if you
Best
watched
Pro
it.
Bowl moment?
No, not even best Pro Bowl
Oh,
moment.
that's
Sean
Sean
Taylor.
Yeah, no, exactly. Is the NFL honors better than the Pro Bowl? Saturday before the Super Bowl.
Did you watch Steve Harvey's
I watched
intro?
it. I
didn't
was
watch
so
any of
dude.
it.
The Steve Harvey intro is so good.
Wait, but weren't we at the Bacara?
Yeah.
And you watched it?
No,
Or
I
you
watched it. I
online?
watched it on my phone
Dude,
afterwards.
okay, because you guys did have an awesome dinner. Wait,
We went to
Wha-
prom for adults.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You guys look good. I'm not gonna lie.
We were styling.
I'm gonna, you guys are my friends, but your wives were on point.
I thought the wives looked beautiful.
The wives
Yeah.
were on point. Big ups to them. They look good.
They got dolled up. We got dolled up. I even went in for like beard trim, eyebrow trim, and haircut.
You got
day
the
before.
eyebrows good?
Have you not noticed? There's no fucking wandering whiskers up
No.
there.
Wow.
I usually get them done every 2 months, but I'm like, let's do this right.
Yeah.
Ish hooked me up. He was the right guy to go to because it took about an hour and 15 minutes to do everything.
It's just clean. He's very thorough,
He
very
is.
clean.
Yeah.
I'm getting. I'm letting Julio do my hair right now.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
Vic's on
Vic's
sabbatical.
on.
Vic's back.
He's back.
He was back because
but
Ryder.
I'm just, I got it's preseason. Even though I see him, he's been my dude. But he's a little older now.
So Ryder,
I know he's leaving. I'm making a coaching move here. Like,
who Vic's leaving?
Oh yeah,
he's starting another business.
Well, that's why Jose's coming in.
Oh,
yeah.
I did not know Vic was leaving.
Oh
Yeah.
dude, I go in there. Jose's got Vic's chair,
I know.
and he goes, "You're up, Paulo." I go, "Nope."
Oh yeah, me too. I'm like,
Next time I get a haircut, I'll let Jose cut my hair.
Fuck that.
I'll let
dude.
him cut it, but when it doesn't matter. I think we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked
So
about
when's
it.
Vic leaving?
A month or so. He's doing he's dispensing things.
He's got
got
a
it.
dispensary in Lompoc that opened up.
Oh, he owns
it,
Leaf?
It hasn't opened up.
Oh, it hasn't opened up
It
yet?
hasn't opened up. He's working on. He was in Mexico when I went. Taking one of those many vacations they take every year. Barber,
Yeah, you got a lot of cash. I would not give that barber gig up because you got a lot of cash coming in that you do not have to
tax-free.
fucking claim.
Yep.
You pay your chair for the month.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And
but he
everything-
owns the shop. You don't have to pay a chair. He's just.
Well, doesn't he own the other shop too?
They open 2 shops in the,
Is it him and who? Julio?
the other one is probably more him. He's I'm
Is
sure,
Julio in on this one with him?
I don't know. Oh, I'm sure our barbershop, yes, but the one in Lompoc is because Vic's dad has property.
Dude, I'm gonna be pissed when Vic leaves because that's the best shit talking when he's
Oh,
there
yeah.
because he can try.
he
just gotta
stirs
come-
he stirs the fucking pot.
I'm gonna say this, Julio. I know you guys listen, or Ish.
It,
Ish, you need to step your fucking shit talking game up and move to the first chair. Do not let Jose
cannot
get,
have that chair.
Jose don't get the first chair.
You move his
Yeah.
ass all the way to the corner.
If Vic don't want to bump, then bump Ish up to the first
Take
chair and let Ish talk shit because
I've never sat in the back of the room. I've never been in the back of the barbershop.
I
On the
did
bench?
because it was fucking crowded. And I sat with Big Ed. And
I always go in. I'm always
I sit
standing
by the
outside.
cooler. I always get a beer.
I sit by the cooler so I can talk shit to Vic.
Exactly.
I'm outside the door at 9:45.
Oh yeah,
I stand out there for 15 minutes waiting for them to get there so I can be first.
Oh yeah.
but see, I like going in on Friday. We'll meet after school at 3:00 and sit there for 2 hours and drink 2 or 3 beers and talk shit.
It's not bad.
No, it's
It's
Somebody needs to step their game up, shit talking.
King's
with Vic Lees.
Barbershop. Get in there, talk some shit. Jose, third chair ish, first chair.
Yeah, you just bump it up.
Julio likes the center. He's the centerpiece.
Well, so we'll just say the first chair now is in the middle.
Who's got?
It's like the Olympic podium.
I love the barbershop. But yeah, NFL Honors was kind of fun. We almost called everything correctly.
Yeah.
By the way,
all right.
which it wasn't.
I
we
said
off on?
Khalil Mack was my dark horse for
He was your
defensive
dark
MVP.
horse, and
I
it was a good
don't
pick.
even know what they were.
It was Aaron Donald was defensive
Yeah.
MVP.
Yeah.
MVP was Patrick Mahomes. We
Mahomes.
called that. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Saquon. Defensive Rookie of the Year, I don't even remember.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Comeback
Yeah,
player.
because they have Offensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive
you know
Rookie
who
of the Year.
stole the show was Shaquem Griffin. He was the Shaquem. Am I saying right?
Shaquem.
Shaquem.
Shaq Griffin.
Shaq.
Just call him
Oh,
Shaq.
Shaq. Yeah, exactly. He was like the inspirational player of the year, whatever. Pretty cool. And then we had what am I forgetting his name? D lineman. He was the Gary Payton Award winner of the year.
Chris Long.
Chris Long. Right.
Good.
Gary
Gary Payton played basketball. He was called the Glove. I think you mean Walter Payton.
Walter? Fucking dude. So we're Elise bought us a bottle of Bullet. We got the Bullet always on deck. It's almost a hidden stash she had for us. She's like, "Oh, you guys needed Bullet? I have one for you." I was like, "That's why when you text me, Sean,
Oh, that's
You know what we need to do is they sell the
the 2 package."
No, the giant bottle, like the big handle. You can get the handle of it at the Costco in Goleta, $35.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
You know what I want to get back to is some Dickel. I haven't had
we haven't had Dickel in a while.
I want to get back to some Breakers.
Breakers,
I brought
Dickel, and
Baker.
Bullet.
I brought Breakers.
No, I
last
know.
week.
And when we had it last time, I'm like, God, I forgot how much I like this whiskey.
We were at the store actually, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna buy a fucking $22 bottle of fucking bourbon. Like, I'm being specific now too. I'm not gonna buy Canadian whiskey.
No,
I don't do it anymore. I think we
it's
tried it
trash.
Hey, what's that other
It's
boot?
garbage.
It's just not
It's fucking
right.
trash. It's fucking trash.
once. Fucking Canucks, bro. I swear.
I
to God.
mean, people that say Crown Royal's good. Yeah,
Like,
that's not good.
You know,
I can drink Crown and Diet Coke if I don't have Jack or Makers.
Yeah.
Right.
How bad was Jim Beam?
It was funny.
Is this funny how like your taste changes?
Well,
I've never liked Jim Beam.
it's funny. At first, like the first 2 old fashions I had were not bad with it, and I think they mixed enough water to like make it decent. But so it was a hosted bar.
Oh,
So we didn't have to pay
hosted?
for shit.
that's
The event, but like you
It's
didn't
open
have
bar.
you didn't have your choice.
Oh,
So the bourbon they had was
Jim
Jim
Beam.
Beam,
lucky,
or you could get
number
like,
7, yeah.
or they had a Canadian whiskey like Seagram's.
Bull.
So we were doing old fashions with Jim Beam, and then
So
after a
bad.
while, I'm like,
you can't do.
I switched to vodka.
Did you?
I
Look at you,
fucking-
fucking Russian.
I fucking hate Jim Beam. It's just so sweet and bull.
I had 5 of them.
I'd like
That's
their,
my guy right there.
No, and then I had about 6 Sierra Nevadas. 'cause
Who
they had
drank more
Sierra-
that night? Did you just take over?
I
Beers
have
and
no,
booze. You did
I have no fucking clue.
He's not drinking beer. When's the last time you had a beer, Sean?
was
probably 12.
No, I was golfing with Tony, Eddie, and I think Rudy when we were backed up in a tournament, and we had this like 70-foot putt. Whoever got the closest or whoever made it, everybody had a pound of beer. Eddie went first and fucking drained it, so I had a pound of beer. Felt like shit afterwards. I fucking
There you
hate beer.
go. Talking about golf, let's throw a big shout out for the new date. When is the date for the
the Rio Memorial
Classic?
Tournament. It's about 2.5 weeks earlier than last year.
June-
or 2 weeks,
June 8th.
June 8th. So it's the first or second weekend in June instead of the third. So we're hot and heavy into that. We've already got our first donation for the live auction. Our boy
Ooh,
Brent
Brett
Fox,
Fox. Ooh,
he freaking hooked it up.
Premier Sandhills.
Premier Sandhills gave us a 1-day 4-man crane hunt, and Brent wanted me to specify that lodging will be available to purchase and stay on site, where you can duck hunt and
Hog.
hog hunting, night hog hunts. He said,
Yeah.
Do
Night
you
hog
get night
hunt.
vision for those?
you spotlight those motherfuckers like
Oh,
you do in
I do-
Texas.
And there'll be dove hunting. There'll be catch and release
largemouth bass. He said,
What?
He said, you stone cold killers can catch the shit out of fucking bass. You know how Brent
yeah.
talks. You stone cold fucking killers can catch the shit out of.
I think that's a new thing now.
'Cause
Like,
he knows-
straight up being a killer now.
He knows the California boys are fucking stone cold killers.
That
Guys,
is his term because
I'm telling you what. I haven't been to. I've been only to auctions since I moved to the valley. There's the Queen, the San Ynez Valley Queen, whatever.
or it used to be
Elks
Elks Queen, but
right.
Youth Rec Queen.
There's a handful of other ones. I've never been to auctions before that. I went to one car auction actually, just hanging
Yeah.
out. Our auction is fucking legit.
Well, like,
And
I'm an amateur.
Oh well, yeah, exactly. Let's get. I give you so many
you
props.
can't fucking just lob that up for him
but
like that.
I know. Alley-oop.
I said I'm an
But-
amateur. I did not say I was good.
So
I
last
enjoy
year was the
doing it.
first year in how many years that the Rio Memorial Classic happened? It was on hiatus
Holy
for
shit, since 05, I think,
Yeah.
or
So-
06,
So easy, 11, 12 years, 13
Mhm.
years, right?
something like that.
You came on as an auctioneer. You had your boy too doing the pointing out and calling.
Yeah,
Who?
Johnny Solomon was
Yeah.
freaking
Well, he
calling
actually
for me.
does that.
Well, he does it for the fair.
If I'm not,
he does it for a
if I'm
living.
not hammered, I want to be in the crowd next year
Oh,
and
yeah.
like be next to the bidders. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'll get Johnny will call again for me because he was great calling
he's
people
awesome.
up, and he
But
does it at fair.
What were your your fillers? You had
Who wants to dance? You want to dance? Want to dance?
Dude, I laughed so
I was
fucking
laughing
hard.
so hard. It was such a good auction. But I'm telling you, the shit even that we have to give away, it's affordable.
Yeah.
You're gonna help the team, and you're getting cool shit.
The funny thing is the boosters, because we met, I think, a couple nights ago or Monday night about
Mm-hmm.
it, and they're like, well, we got to double the live auction things. Double it. I'm like, well, let's do a lot more like, let's try and get some like custom whiskey bottles with a label and, beer with a label.
Yeah.
Those things, like, those are collector's
Or even
items.
packaging together so more people bid on
like more
one
wine.
of the two
Yeah,
themes.
Yeah.
so you get that, and of course the big things like the Hunt and the Yeti, and those things were awesome. But I think those wine bottles, I mean, we're selling those for $400 a bottle because it says Rio Memorial, the label.
Yeah.
And
And they won't open those fuckers for. Didn't someone donate a bottle from the very last?
Jim Colvin, the gorilla, donated one from the
gorilla-
last one.
dude,
Yeah.
that motherfucker. He's the national champ at slow, right? He won the.
Well, he was on that team.
Yeah.
Well, I heard there was other people who wear the ring and show it off in town more than he does. But I heard Colvin used to carry the
No,
team.
Colvin played.
Colvin
He didn't
played,
carry the
that's what
team.
I'm saying.
But my boy Mark Gross, whose dad was the offensive coordinator, Mark Gross, who I coached
hey,
with. Mark was on that team
I've
too.
met Mark Gross 1 or 2 times, but the time we went to Slow versus was it Sac State?
Oh, when you
Oh,
went
Cal Poly.
tailgating?
Oh yeah. You were
That
there.
You
fucking-
tailgated lobster.
Dude. First off, a legit tailgate. Probably
The
one of the best that I've ever been
tailgates
to.
ever.
2, sideline. 3, I just I had some fun stuff in my pocket.
Oh, dude, he had some NorCal.
I was just like
Creeping grass.
Oh, dude, he had some hippie lettuce with him.
Dude, this is like
How low were you?
very.
His altitude was definitely elevated.
Dude, Cal Poly is a great football
Dude,
program.
that tailgate-
I love the tailgate. I love the parade down
With the kids, the players march through the tailgating
the
area.
new grandstand or because
The stadium is awesome
legit.
now. Great place to play. The great thing is you go and you get,
I had lobster,
filet
New York
mignon.
filet. I had the prime of everything.
bacon wrapped scallops.
I could have been at the Bacara, bro.
Yeah.
I could have been at the Bacara.
They go all out, and not only do they have like a keg of Sierra Nevada, a keg of this,
I was
they
drinking
have
booze
a
the whole time.
Full bar.
I went
mean,
to the
help yourself.
pisser and people gave me like legit like booze, not fucking well shit.
Dude, yeah, we had a good time. And
Oh yeah,
we could have gone. We need to go this next year.
that would.
The problem is I don't get as many sideline passes as I did before because Crocker is not there anymore.
Well, because he was the equipment guy, right?
So Croc's the equipment guy. I could get 6 sideline passes if I wanted. Through Gross, I can only get 2.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to go. It's like me and somebody else. It's better when there's 4 guys, right? It's a lot more fun.
It was me, you, Ty,
Big O
and your
Tyler's
brother.
and my brother. Yeah.
That was dude. Those,
Yeah.
how much did How much did Tyler eat?
Tyler Otis nonstop.
Dude,
He couldn't stop eating.
We took Tyler's like Hyundai. What did we drive down there?
Oh, I think
there?
we did.
It was like a Hyundai. Dude, we were like.
Well, if Tyler drove, it was his Hyundai.
I felt like it was. He had a Hyundai, right?
'Cause he didn't
I
have the
felt like I was
company
in college
truck,
or high school again. It was funny.
Yeah.
But dude,
was he playing? What was he playing on the way up? Fucking
Dude,
Vertical
who knows?
Joyride?
No, we second to none in Vertical Joyride, of course. We had AMG and second to none playing at all times.
Dude, you want to know something I totally regret? I got so fucked up that day that we actually went to what's the bar in Los Alamos that you
Oh, we
did
went
by?
to the Union. We always stop at the Union.
So we
on the
stopped
way
at the
home.
Union, and I'm like fucked up, and like I'd have some tobacco once in a while, cigarettes. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, dude, I regret it every time I fucking see someone. And I was like, dude, can I get a smoke off you? And some guy was like, no, you can fucking finish my cigarette. I was like, no, bro.
That's
No, bro.
lame.
Dude,
Somebody
dude.
said you could finish my cigarette.
Yeah, and I
Fuck you.
Sean, I took it, bro.
I
was
could say
so-
I could say some fucking choice
Dude,
words right now.
I fucking, dude, I'll never forget. I
That's like helping a guy finish jerk off.
yeah.
dude, Sean,
I'm edging right now. You want to finish me?
because at first I was like, dude, Sean, at first I was like, dude, you want to fight, bro? I was so fucked up, bro. I was so fucked up. I was like,
Oh
are you
shit.
fucking coming at me? And Josh was even looking at me. I remember.
Yeah, I'm like,
he's
dude,
like,
what the fuck?
what the fuck? And then I was like, all right. Fucking take it, bro.
I'll take
You
your
were
I
cigarette.
fucking
Fucking-
take the fucking last puff of your fucking moist ass saliva, fucking filtered, fucking Marlboro filter.
Disgusting.
Oh,
Oh.
dude, dude,
You're
that's
a
how
sick motherfucker, Mac.
I was fucked up, bro.
You
It was
better
a
be
good
to
time.
fucking
Oh,
finish
dude,
somebody's cigarette.
It was a good time.
So
bro.
how's the whiskey tasting tonight?
Oh, hey, I'll tell you what. Like we've been talking about it. Bullet is legit. But I'm gonna put it at the bottom of what we've been drinking, like the top 3. It's third,
Yeah, I think
but
bullets.
it is our every. It's
It's
your
an everyday
It's your
drinker.
everyday.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, the orange and the green label, both
Yeah.
of them.
Well, the 10-year I like the best. We've had that once here, and I've had another time. But so I've learned now in making these drinks because Sean's been gone for a couple of episodes, so I was taking over for him making drinks.
Oh yeah.
But before he left, I like to make them in the shaker. I make mine every night in the shaker, and Sean prefers the spoon. So the last
Non-muddled. Don't muddle. His
don't.
fruit.
Well, I'm not a big fruit
Dude,
muddler
you muddled
either.
my fucking fruit. We have issues.
That's how I learned to love the old fashioned was from Sean getting the guy at the Willows to make us a non-muddled
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah.
So I digress. The first one I made in the shaker for Sean, he tastes it and he gives us a little too watery, probably too much shaking.
And you know,
Hey, so Josh actually has been like working on it.
So
You
then,
whittled it down to.
so tonight
how many
I did 4
shakes?
shakes for Sean. I did 4 shakes and only one of your big ice cubes. 4 shakes, 1 big ice cube. Poured it in. Wanted to make sure it was good for him. I went with a good 12 shaker.
I'm shake them up, shake them
Yeah.
up, shake them up, shake them.
Because with the natural sugar, you got to shake it a little longer.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
I like a 30-second shake myself.
Wow. I just
isn't that considered
I-
playing with it?
Sean,
Of course.
the last time you made a cocktail for me, it's been months.
It has not been months.
No, because there's
Easily.
a couple times I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I know I've been on a lot the last
You've
like
made
since
2
football's
months.
over. Yeah.
2 months, bro. You've made me
Yeah.
my drinks. Sean hasn't made me.
No,
drinks.
when Tony was here.
Oh, I
But
made
you
drinks
drank
with-
straight
We
bourbon
did-
that night.
that
we were
was
bourbon on the rocks.
that was the first week of December. We're at the Okay, maybe about that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
right after we got back from
Yeah.
Texas.
I think that was the last time I wasn't on.
But I'm just so proud of you two as barmen.
We're trying.
You're cocktail.
Your cock taking?
Well, I try
Cock-taking
not
skills.
to take too many
Well,
cocks.
hey, Josh did.
I did not
yourself-
take a cock.
You
What are you-
did. You did call yourself a giver.
I am a
Early-
giver. I know last episode, even though the white noise made you cut it off in
Oh,
15 minutes,
God, Chris Joe, man, I fucked up his episode.
God, it was
did.
such a good episode.
I thought it was going to be great.
I will have Chris Joe on again. He's fucking great. He's
Yeah.
just, how smart do you feel? Like 2 days after.
Yeah, his word usage is quite superior to the three of
See,
us.
you're trying to Chris
Yeah.
Joe talk right now.
No, superior's not a big word.
Even when I text him, I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I need to proofread this.
Yeah. No, you should never do it. You should always be dumb because he always already considers you dumber than him.
No,
so just live
Well,
up to
that's
the
a fact.
expectation.
That's a fact.
Don't try to outkick your coverage.
No,
buddy.
I just try to pull the best out of him. You know what I mean? I elevate his game.
No, he was great having. I just love that he pulled out the fucking Red Man leaf tobacco.
Right?
That
I was
that
not ready
badass.
for that. I was
Fucking
not,
plug.
And
he
he-
sent us the link to.
I haven't
to
read it.
the-
I know.
the
I read it.
article.
It was great, dude. But
It
it is
was.
a long
It's
read.
a long read. That's a quick read for him.
He took that fucking muzzle flash like a champ. He's
Exactly. I was thinking about that. I was
it's
like,
not very
that is
good.
not very good.
no.
Like I can't
He
even
makes
smell that
Randy
shit.
looks like such a bitch to him because
Yeah.
back to when Randy's only appearance on this podcast, and he takes the muzzle flash, it was like he sounded like a gut shot doe or a wounded rabbit
Dude,
screaming about
even
it.
on Instagram, the video that we took, like people were like,
Bad.
"Oh man," I tried to like pound it, and it just made me look more of a bitch.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Dude, we were sitting.
I look at it and I quiver.
Yeah.
I can see it up there behind that candle that Paulo has lit for
I got a
moonlighting.
Buddha here. Oh, let's the garage.
So
guys,
the Buddha is. I was wondering about that. So the Buddha is bald. It's got a big belly, and I was just wondering if that's projecting as you in 20 years.
well,
or maybe 5.
I'll give it to Buddha. He sits cross-legged, and I don't even think I could do that right now. So
Well, that doesn't look cross-legged. It looks like he's got like one leg up with the foot down and
Yeah,
just
he's-
kind of tucking one under
this
his
is
sack.
how I'm gonna get racist here, but this is how Asian shit. This is how they go. Yeah, I've made like
well,
a,
your
a
bowels are
sports
naturally
theme.
open that way.
I
We rich, boss.
Oh, St. James Street, James.
How was the second one as a group? You see, I listened to it by myself.
Oh, the second book as a group was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how the boys listened to it.
Oh yeah, we nonstop. So they know to like be easy on the references at home.
Mm-hmm.
But they sneak it in every once in a while. They'll like do something and they'll look at me and go, "You're welcome."
Oh man, it's funny because like I've only told like Roy Johnson about it,
I've told
That-
so many people about that
but they
fucking
don't listen.
book.
They don't
Nobody
listen-
listens to it.
No one listened, but Roy listened to it, and like he like in front of his wife, he's like, she's like, he doesn't listen to podcasts, and he'll come up to me and like just drop like a heavy like St. James line, and it's awesome.
Dude, as soon as somebody listens to it, someone goes,
can't-
they're like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Why didn't I listen to it?" Well, I was only telling you for fucking 3 months. To
Yeah,
listen
I've
to
told
this.
Oh,
so many people to listen to it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Audible is blowing up.
Well, and the funny thing is the first book you can listen to for free on his podcast.
Yeah.
You're right.
Whatever
It's
episode
136, 137.
Yeah,
or
well,
something
yeah,
It's
like that.
155, I think.
Something
It's
like that.
great.
He did it twice. He dropped it
Mhm.
twice that year. And then the second one, you sign up for Audible for free. You get the free book, and then you cancel your subscription, and you still have that book saved in your Audible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved. I did it. It was easy. Yeah, because you got if you have Amazon Prime,
And if
it's
you have
free.
Prime, it's free. It
If
don't
you
matter.
have Prime, it's free. They give you like 2 points, and guess what?
Yeah, you get a
That book is for 2 points.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Like I've watched a lot of. It's on Prime too. Is a lot of Ross Patterson's like
His
B
movies.
grade movies.
So which ones have you seen?
What's
Did you
the-
see Helen Keller versus Nightmares?
Dude, that shit's
Dude,
so
it's so
stupid.
great.
It's stupid funny, bro.
And that's his wife. That's Jessie
Yeah,
who
right.
plays.
But he gets like a lot of these like D grade actors that you don't like. You're like, oh, at least he's getting decent.
And Danny Trejo always makes appearances in his movies
Dude,
too.
they're so bad and so good.
And you know why he makes them? So he says he makes those movies like that in honor of the horrible B grade like blaxploitation and 70s movies, and it's spoofing them to make
Dude.
it even worse.
They're good and like
Oh, it's so bad, but
it's
it's
hard
so
not
good.
to watch.
Did you watch
There's
Rose Franklin Roosevelt American Badass or
yes,
whatever?
I did
That was
exactly.
so great.
Dude, they're if you have Prime, He's got like 4 or 5.
Yeah. Pool boy drowning out the Fury.
Boy.
Oh my god, that is great.
Did you watch them all?
Oh yeah,
Because like the first one I watched obviously was Drinking Bros Live or whatever.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah. But these fucking B grade movies are hilarious and they're always historical.
Yeah.
I love how he pulls like, you know, like certain movies will go back and be like, oh, like was it the X-Men movie where they were like Guantanamo Bay and they kind of recreated and why it happened. He goes back and recreates these historical moments
like,
and makes them fucking hilarious.
Historical.
Yeah, and it's all like that's his books too. He says he does these 5 months of research on the historical period to make sure he uses correct language.
Absolutely.
But his books are like his movies. It's it's
God, I hope they get like a series.
Well, the thing is, like when you watch Helen Keller and stuff, the narrator is St. James Street James.
I know. and he's showing, I'm sorry, I was doing a snorkel shot.
Follow Ross Patterson, watch his podcast or listen to his podcast. Try to watch his movies on Prime.
Listen to the fucking books.
Listen to the books.
Because like seriously, like when I'm annoying Elise, I just go right into it, unknowing. Just subconsciously.
You're like always.
I'm doing it right
you do it
now.
Always in St. James Street James.
It's fucking awesome.
The best is we're taking our picture the last day hunting, and we're talking. You know the opening line when he walks into the bar and they're talking about, his dick is, strapped. You can see his dick through his pants. It's not like he's wearing some Euro cut or skinny jean. It's just how big his cock is.
His cock is mid-thigh.
And we start reciting it while they're taking pictures. And the Texas guy goes, our hunter says, these fucking California guys. As we're taking the picture.
And we're all dying.
And we're all
laughing.
like trading off and finishing the line. It was great.
That's hilarious, man. No fucking But so like, guys, it's fucking All-Star weekend for NBA.
See, I feel we're in the depression of
sports.
It's weird. It's what do you do?
Because it takes me until March Madness to get into basketball. And so I get back into basketball for March Madness, and then I'll pick up the NBA in April because we're getting into the playoffs, which is great. I mean, the month of February is like the dark ages of sports. It's hard for me.
I'm depressed from here until July.
Wow, July?
Well, that's when baseball finally gets interesting.
You buy into basketball a little bit
only in the playoffs. Only in the playoffs.
Wow. And March Madness.
Oh, I love March Madness, but that's only a fucking teaser of what what football gives you. Oh. The reason I do fantasy baseball, it starts in April and it ends in September. It fucking tides me over all the way until football season starts again. That's hilarious. Why I do fantasy baseball.
Hey, so All-Star Weekend, I just want to bring up you know who? So NBA kind of bit off the NBA, the NFL with the two coaches.
Stupid.
They're not two leagues. So there's Team LeBron this year and Team Giannis. All right, they just announced
who's Giannis?
Antetokounmpo, the guy from the Bucks.
The Bucks.
They did this last year too with Curry and LeBron.
Greek freak,
right? Exactly. So that they kind of bit off the whole Dion versus Jerry, and the NFL they only did it for 2 years.
Yeah,
because whatever,
it's stupid.
It's stupid, and no one's playing for it. But the NBA, here we go. Started for Team LeBron: Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, LeBron, and Kawhi Leonard versus Giannis. Give me the last name, Sean.
Antetokounmpo.
Thank you, because I cannot fuck up last names anymore.
Steph Curry,
Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Kemba Walker, sleeper in the starting lineup. And obviously, there's
team crushes.
Ooh, you think so?
Yep.
Well, what about LeBron's team right now? How do we feel about LeBron and what he's going to do?
Didn't he get he was getting fucking the royal treatment? I was talking with Ty, and they were giving him shit. Like, dude, he's sitting at the end of the bench, nobody's sitting next to him.
Yeah.
It's like,
how are you supposed to? Well,
you know why? Because he's pushing this trade.
He's pushing the trade,
and you know what? He didn't go anywhere. Yeah. Fucking Anthony Davis didn't go anywhere.
Here's the thing. My dad and I were just talking about before I came over here, and he's like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "Look, I get why they offered what they did, because all of those guys
are worth it.
As good as they are, when you take LeBron away and he's been hurt, the Lakers went from the 4th seed to the 9th seed without LeBron.
Yeah.
So those guys, none of those guys, as good as Ingram or Kuzma, any of those guys can be.
They can't carry a team.
They are not all-stars.
No.
Right? They're role players. if you bring in Anthony Davis and get rid of them, now
Anthony
you bring
Davis is a potential MVP last year.
well, and then you bring in Kyrie Irving, right?
Oh my God, Kyrie apologizing a couple weeks ago too.
And now you bring in veteran role players, guys that are already proven, and you're going to win for 2 or 3 years.
Think about Rondo, because he wasn't on the block.
Yep. Rondo don't give a shit though.
Rondo is
knows.
I've never liked Rondo more than I have these last 2-3 years.
He's won a ship. He don't give a fuck.
He's a smart dude. They brought him in for a reason. I didn't like that they were going to get rid of him because just keep him with the group.
Yeah, he's not costing. He's costing you $8 million.
But I get why you want to get rid of the other shitheads.
Oh,
you get rid of Ball. You get rid of Kuzma.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
fucking
Ingram.
Ingram, he scores like 10 points a game.
I like Ingram.
I like Ingram too. If I was going to keep any of those three, I'd probably keep Ingram.
No, I keep
Kuzma.
But he's worth more.
But Kuzma will play defense. Ingram doesn't.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with the Lakers. I think we'll make the playoffs.
But who's scarier? Go ahead. Sorry.
We'll make the playoffs as an 8 or a 7 seed.
And get the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah.
But what's scarier? Getting all those players potentially traded for, or Luke Walton gone?
Why is it Luke
because
Walton's fault?
It's not Luke Walton's fault.
It's not, but he's on the block.
He shouldn't be.
LeBron puts him on the block.
Well, LeBron does that to every coach he's ever played
that's
for.
What I'm saying.
Mike Brown, Eric Spoelstra, fucking.
But he's on, and I hate that.
He shouldn't be on the block.
That's the one thing I hate. And you know what I hate? LeBron's camp.
Yeah.
His camp?
Come out and fucking say you're the one saying
motherfucker. I don't care about your boys that you've made millions of dollars for.
No, good for him. I'd love to be able to do that.
Great structure, great. He's producing movies and TV shows, and who gives a stink? But don't come out. LeBron's camp doesn't like fucking Luke Walton. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's like
I've never been.
You know what's funny is
I almost like the Lakers. I want the Lakers almost to stay. To say fuck you, LeBron. Don't come here and try to change what we're doing.
The problem is before,
and I'm mad at Magic for letting this happen.
No, but he had to, man. Where were the Lakers going to go? They fucked up when they signed Kobe to that huge deal after his Achilles tear.
Yeah.
They fucked up. They fucked themselves. And that was the most un-Laker-like thing they've ever done. And that's because Jerry West was gone. So when they did that, they shouldn't have done it, and Kobe shouldn't have done that. Because in the past, he
took advantage of the program.
Never happened. How has the Lakers been so good since the 70s or 60s? How?
Yeah.
Because they have always stayed ahead of the game and drafted and signed guys.
Yeah.
Even in the era of the Kobe era, they've always signed guys and done a good job. With that, they didn't.
LeBron's the only guy I can think of that has put every coach he's ever played for on the chopping block.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Luke is such a good young coach. I would say he's not proven.
Well, I think I don't know.
The dude knows basketball. He fucking won as a player.
He played under Phil.
Yeah.
He coached under Steve Kerr.
His dad.
I mean, but his dad
played for national. I think he played for national championship in Arizona, right? Was he with the Bibby team?
Yeah,
yeah.
Dude, he's been around champions.
He knows how to win.
Did he play with Kobe in one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think he's won 2.
Yeah, he's won 2 with Kobe.
He knows
basketball, and he knows how to manage players too. Playing under Phil Jackson, coaching with Steve Kerr.
Yeah,
he knows how to manage like big guys, big name guys.
It's like you look. Did Michael Jordan ever put pressure like that on Phil Jackson?
Michael had 3 coaches. One was only a coach because the other one got sick.
But Michael
and then Phil came in.
But Michael and Phil butted heads for like 2 years.
But Phil figured it out.
Well, no, Phil
or Michael, they talked it out.
Exactly, because if you read Phil's book, which is a great book.
How many books is it?
Oh my god, his first book, I can't remember what it's called.
How low does he see when he's writing a book?
Dude, he's high as balls, and he talks about doing peyote in the desert.
Yes,
and doing peyote in Montana when he's writing his book. But he basically told Michael Jordan, "You can be the scoring champion every year,
right?
Or you can decide to win a championship."
People are talking. So I'm going to kind of segue into the James Harden thing right now. Right now, he's crushing points.
He's averaging what, like 40 a game?
Yeah, good for him.
He's all time number 2, I think, scoring average. But and now Scotty comes out. I used to love Scotty because he was kind of away, and when he would say something,
Scotty's only Scotty because of Michael.
And Scotty is the voice now when it comes to the greatest of all time. When it comes to LeBron or Michael, LeBron's not the best because Michael did this or. You know what? And now he's talking about if Michael was the all-time point scorer in the game, everything, we wouldn't be champions this month. He's not playing. James isn't playing the type of basketball that will win
But
championships.
there is some truth to that because Kobe and T-Mac came out in an interview with Rachel Nichols and said the same thing. She asked Kobe about it, and Kobe's all, you know,
A lot of people
you
saying,
got to respect what he's doing.
Yeah.
But you can't win a champion. You can't
he's
win a
not
champion.
going to.
You can't. And
No.
he did the same thing last year. You know, you can't win a championship by isolating one guy, dribble, shoot.
40 points. I scored 30 points.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because
It's-
look, Kobe and Michael are the two guys that can tell you can't win championships that way. Because Kobe's last 3 years, that's what their offense was. Michael's first 3 years, that's what their offense
shoot,
was.
Michael's like 6.
4 or 5, whatever
Yeah,
it was.
insane.
But
Yeah.
He
won championships when he was scoring 28 points a game.
Mhm. and
his,
playing ridiculous defense.
and his teammates were Scotty
And he
scored
was
20
lifting.
and
Yeah.
Cartwright scoring 10 and you got guys scoring. That's how you win championships.
You know what was crazy is like until like 10, 12 years ago, everyone was like, oh, dispersing the ball, passing the ball. And then you kind of think Michael was lifting. The team was lifting. Scotty was yoked too.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy how like a combination of team ball and just being more physical.
Well,
you know,
in basketball, it
And
has to come down to team ball
well, I think
to
that
win a
was,
championship.
I think that even brought it into other sports. You know, like figuring out like, oh my gosh, these pro athletes are way better at working out, figuring it out, and building a system. Michael was the beginning of that, and I think that's why he's like, shoot,
Maybe for basketball, but
come
football,
on.
come on.
So
We've
No,
lived
the,
it for years.
who was really, dude? They were wrestling in the off season, even in the 80s.
Yeah, but they were lifting. Come on.
Not,
You
not-
think Michael Jordan started off-season lifting for all sports?
I think as far as a system and figuring it out, I think
I
he's
think you're fucking.
You're on
who,
crack.
tell
dude.
me who then?
Dude, I don't think we can even pinpoint where
As
because
bringing a team together and doing that.
you
like,
think Michael Jordan started that for all sports.
I think he was. I think he's a big spark for it. Yeah, absolutely.
No
I
way.
disagree. No
Come
way,
on,
dude. Come
Where,
on.
where was it? Where do you see that spark?
NFL football is where every lifting program
NFL
starts.
wasn't getting paid enough to be able to do that. Like
Really? When did Michael Jordan start doing that?
it was-
90?
Once the Pistons started beating the shit out of him.
So you're saying 91, that's when teams started lifting
No,
in the
it was like
offseason.
88. It was a couple years.
No,
but yes.
because 88, 89 was when the Pistons won back-to-back. So you're saying 90, 91 is when Michael Jordan and all of sports decided we're going to have an off-season
Well-
lifting program? No fucking way, because in high school sports we had off-season lifting programs then. I was a freshman.
You're so old.
Yeah. Dude, so
But-
you're on crack.
I'm not on crack.
Yeah, you
yes,
are,
you are.
dude. No fucking way.
No way.
But as far as professionals, who was really doing
So
it?
you're saying high schools were doing it?
No.
Professionals
And
weren't?
colleges weren't.
Come on, like seriously, like where have you heard it though? No one was really doing
You
it.
didn't hear about it you still don't hear about it in the NFL.
Maybe it's just 'cause
they've
I watch too much, like,
always
ESPN
done it.
films.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get back on the James Harden topic just to prove
Okay.
like why it doesn't win. I'm gonna go back to Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was the fucking scoring champ perennially. Like
He was the answer,
But he
not
was-
the truth.
But I take AI over James anytime.
oh,
'Cause he
Oh,
had-
I would too.
You look at
hands
his
down.
assist numbers.
Yeah.
Don't take that away from AI.
Yeah,
AI had
he was scoring 39
a
a game,
shooter
but he was
off the bench.
And AI wasn't a great defender, but he was 10 times the defender that James Harden
this
was.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
James Harden looks like Daria from MTV out there.
James
just like,
Harden went to the
like
right.
pathetic. It's fucking pathetic.
Dynamite drop in with the
Good one.
freaking Daria reference.
I like it.
She got her roots in Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah,
for
she
some of the
did.
shorts.
Yeah, she
That's some
did.
good cartoonage.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
seriously, you look at AI carried the Sixers for like let's say a solid 5 years.
Oh yeah.
Like to the title
Oh, dude.
to the Eastern Conference title game, even in the championship against the
Right
Lakers.
off his
Yeah.
rookie year. That's hard
Yeah.
to do. Like,
Practice.
And he was putting up gaudy numbers. You know, I think that his year he won the scoring title was like 29 and a half or 30 and a half.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. That just goes to show you Allen Iverson's a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah.
Like no, there's no doubt he's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
no doubt. He
James
already is.
Harden-
He already is in the Hall of Fame.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
James Harden? Maybe.
No, he will be, but
They'll
he won't
end
be. He won't
up-
be first ballot.
The problem is, and I hate to God, I sound, and I know I'm older than you guys, but I sound so old with saying Allen Iverson did it, and Michael Jordan did it, and Kobe did it. Well, his first half of his career in the old NBA, where you could fucking clothesline a dude,
Yeah.
and it was a personal foul. It wasn't a technical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You could push a guy from behind on a breakaway layup.
Yeah, and it wasn't a flagrant.
Nope.
I love that AI didn't play.
And
Like
you
he was
could-
the last guy to be like in social media.
You could hand check a motherfucker while they were dribbling. Like
Oh, yeah.
like you watch Michael Jordan hand checking fools or people hand checking him.
They went at it, bro.
And you're still putting up
And they're
big...
still scoring. You
I-
let James Harden. That's why James Harden fails in the playoffs, because it's the only time they allow in
Physical
this day
play.
and age physical play.
Physical play.
Who is the last guy you could remember? The most recent person to throw a punch in the NBA?
A punch? Like a legitimate punch?
It was Chris Paul and was it Rajon Rondo for the Lakers
Yeah.
this year?
Okay. Oh yes, that's. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That was,
I was happy
but-
when that happened.
But in between that,
Well,
it's been nothing. But
Meta world peace, Ron Artest, and that bench clearing brawl when he
Oh,
was at
fuck,
Indiana
oh,
against
yeah,
the Pistons.
that-
Oh,
dude.
my God, that was
that's
great.
insane, bro. And
You
the
going
fans,
in-
the
you're going
fans were
into
on the
the
court.
stands?
That fat kid with the fucking Pistons jersey. It could have been my twin.
Dude, that's why I love Ron Artest. You
Oh,
call him whatever
yeah.
you want.
Dude,
He's
motherfucker.
on our test.
He's
Forever.
fucking crazy.
Yes.
He is, and he admits it. He's bipolar. He's on medication, and now he's on
Who changes their name to Meta World Peace?
and then changed it back now. Now he was
Oh,
on
he's back to Ron?
Rappaport like 6 months ago.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like, you can call me Ron now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
He
he
got
talks.
over it?
Oh, he talks about it. He's like, yeah, I'm coaching my kids, and it's hard because I want to tell them to fuck somebody up, but they don't allow that shit nowadays.
Dude, he was the
Talking
most
about-
weird built dude I've ever seen.
Dude. But the funny
His
thing
head is huge.
that dude could flat ass score when he
Yeah,
first
when
came
he,
in.
when he turned it on.
Yeah.
But when he went to the Lakers, they were like, we don't need that. We need you to replace Rodman.
Yeah.
We need you to score 10 points.
Did he win chips? He got a
Yes.
couple.
Yeah. He
got
won
a
two.
Yeah.
We need you to play defense, rebound, and score 10 when we need you to. Okay.
So I'll go to that. There ain't no way anybody replaces Dennis Rodman.
Dude,
I mean,
he's the hardest working. Like, I see balls bounce out of bounds sometimes in games, and I'll be like, Rodman would have went for that one.
Dude,
He would-
he's
I see
6'10".
rebounds.
He's
I-
6'10". He's got to be, what, 220?
Like,
Yeah,
when
the worm.
Dude,
when-
great nickname.
when you watch people box out, I'm like, Rodman would have, like, just underhooked or overhooked.
Yeah.
Or like,
I
keep
would
on-
love
He
to
would have
see-
kept on fighting for it.
I-
He just went for it. That's, dude, no. Like, there's Ricky Henderson stealing bases, and there's Dennis Rodman rebounds.
yeah.
Those records are almost untouchable.
No, Wayne Gretzky. Every
Wayne
Wayne
goals.
Gretzky.
Okay, but
But
like,
watching
that-
Dennis
it's-
Rodman box out was
It was a
'cause
work of art.
He was there's legitimate 7-footers in the NBA now, and Dennis was what 6'10".
Yep.
No, there was legitimate centers in the NBA when he played.
Oh,
like
oh,
he was
Carl,
Alonzo Moore. No, Carl was a
Alonzo.
forward.
Akeem Olajuwon,
Akeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing,
Dennis, or not David Robinson.
Yeah,
And he would
Tim Duncan,
He
and-
would irritate the shit out of these Hall of
Shaquille O'Neal
Famers.
when
Yeah.
he would play
Shaquille-
Shaq.
Oh, dude, it was the best. It was.
The thing we forget is he was on the Pistons playing Michael Jordan. He was part of the Jordan rules.
Oh,
where,
he beat Jordan.
so
yeah.
if you read his books are great, and he talks about the Jordan.
Someone
rules.
else wrote it for him, though, right?
Totally. It's not a ghostwriter, but it says by Dennis Rodman and Jim O'Leary,
Right.
Yeah.
or whatever. And he talks about. He's like, oh yeah, we were we were sent to go after Jordan.
Oh, dude, those Jordan rules are.
He would say like we were assigned fouls in this like in minutes. Like okay, these are your 3 minutes to foul him.
Oh wow.
So we wouldn't foul out. He goes and we would figure it out between him, Mahorn, Lambeer, and then Vinnie Johnson, the microwave. Yeah, they would figure out who was going to foul him, and they would fucking clothesline him.
Oh, those three
Even
were-
Joe Dumars got in.
Oh
on
yeah,
Dude, they all got it, bro. It was all the Pistons.
dude, they went. But dude, Rodman. I remember when he went to the Lakers, I was so happy.
I was so, dude. I just got his shoes like a year and a half ago when they re-released them, the Indestructs, and I was just like, I've been waiting for these for years.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. All I know is that I love that
But
he was
it was
the,
just that thing. It was the worm. It was the rebounds. It was just his.
and,
It
and
was. I didn't give a fuck about the bride's dress or the fucking
No.
dude. The what was the freak parties they used to have in San Francisco? The ball, the
oh,
ball.
God.
It was the freak ball or something like that.
no, I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about, and everyone's in
He used to-
lingerie and swinging.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He used to fucking go to these parties in San Francisco. It was the fuck.
It
The
was
freak
big.
It was a
'cause
ball.
We
They
had
called it
a
a ball.
Angela and I had an invite, like our senior year in college. We could have went. 'cause
Right.
There's a bunch of people.
And
going
Dennis
to it.
Rodman would be the shit at this party, and you'd hear about it on the radio station, the news, and everything.
dude.
And you would not. That would not take me away for how much I loved how he played the game.
Watching him fucking work was impressive.
It was impressive.
He was the first. What's funny is we watch the NBA now, and it's a rarity if you don't have a tattoo. Every dude's sleeved up right now, and
Yeah.
now neck
It
tattoos.
It was
Yeah.
like, don't get me wrong, AI was probably the second, but it was
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
But he had like tribals. He had white guy tattoos.
No. But see, at that time, those were the tattoos.
Those were
Because
the
black
tattoos.
dudes didn't have tattoos.
Yeah.
Because they didn't show up too
Yeah.
much.
So he's rocking all the tattoos, then starts dyeing his hair, pierces
Oh,
his
dude.
ears,
His
pierces
nose.
his nose.
It was insane to see.
And he just go out
And he
fucking
ran so
ball.
weird.
Yeah.
He
Oh.
was. It was
Like
great.
watching him on a fast break. It was fucking
He
awkward.
looked like a lineman in the NFL with his hands
He would
taped up.
embarrass the NBA now with
Oh.
his effort, the way
Oh,
he
yeah.
played nonstop,
You
coast
know,
to coast,
30 rebounds a game.
Was it? Did
and
he,
never stopped running.
Yeah.
Like didn't care,
he went to Europe and Asia and won championships.
and never complained to the refs. He's a guy that you could hammer him.
And he just went to the side.
He'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna go fuck him up.
I'll get him
boxing
back.
out. Yeah, I'll get him back.
I'll get him back.
It's not as bad as fucking playing for the fucking Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
Think about the coaches he's had.
Chuck Daly, Phil Jackson.
Exactly.
He played for Phil in Chicago, and then he played for Phil in.
That's
LA.
right. In LA.
Dude, it's pretty cool, man. I don't know how we got in a fucking Rodman tangent, but that
Oh,
was
I
fucking
love
awesome.
Rodman, one of
It's
my
a fucking
favorite
awesome-
all-time players.
Awesome. But let's talk about. I wanted to ask you guys, since All-Star Weekend is coming up, and we're going on the stretch here.
It is what it is.
All-Star Weekend,
It's only 8.
dunk contests. Dunk contests.
No competition. Dominique versus fucking MJ.
That's the best. Right.
That's the
I think they both have 2, but Dominique went like a 6-year stretch from winning 1 to his second.
So how
Mike
about
went
this?
back to back.
Even though like all of that, Mike and Dominique
Okay.
and all that, you can't recreate it. Remember, Kobe won it his rookie year.
His rookie year.
Well, that's back when big names did the fucking dunk contest.
You know when it stopped? LeBron James, rookie year, didn't do it.
He would have LeBron won. Now there's a thing. There's in-game dunkers. There's LeBron
Would he have
could-
won? I'm sure.
because
Oh,
just
yeah.
of popularity.
And because
the dude could fucking hop.
and at the time, the dunk contest is
It was
gone.
a joke at that time. It was a joke. You have fucking what's his name? Howard.
Dwight Howard throwing
ruined
the
it for
ball,
me.
in.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking dunk.
Dude, I can go back to because I'm older than you guys, so I watched all those dunk contests. The
Oh,
Michael Jordan,
I'd never stopped. I rewatch them.
but like watching them live, where we would sit down. My dad loved it, and we would sit down.
Right.
My mom would make
It
chili,
was a family thing.
and we watched the dunk contest. I mean, the D Brown pump, the Kenny Skywalker from the New York Knicks, Rex Chapman.
Rex Chapman
fucking
was he was
white boy.
I thought Rex Chapman was a better shooter than dunker.
Dude, he could jump.
Yeah, there was Rex Chapman.
What about, then you got Spud Webb, dude.
Spud-
oh,
Webb.
Spud Webb.
5'7",
5'8", fucking
5'7".
360, throwing it down.
Dude, he had multiple dunks. He's the champ. Vince
you know who the-
Carter's
No,
dunks.
Vince Carter.
Carter.
Vince
Dude,
Carter's
Vince
dunk.
Sanity is just unbelievable.
I'm gonna, even though
Best
I'm always
dunker of all
Jay
time.
Rich. Well, you got to give it to Mike.
I give it to Michael because
You
it's
got-
funny because
it's stupid that you can't even you can't.
I was watching Vince Carter. Someone posted Vince Carter highlights
Yeah.
of biggest dunks the other day. So I watched it, and then after I watched it, it popped up Michael Jordan's best dunks. And I'm like,
Mike had
there's
so-
no fucking way. Like, it's Michael Jordan. What he did, Vince does it with more power than Michael.
He's more aggressive.
Michael did it with more finesse,
It
but
was-
finished with power. Michael was, when he would
Even
take
Co-
it and cradle it, fly underneath, look at the rim in slow motion, and then, it was unbelievable.
Mike almost did it naturally, where all these
Yeah.
people are like, "Hey, I'm going to do it like Mike did it."
It looked like it was too easy.
It looked like it was so finessey.
All right.
I-
Your favorite dunk champ, like under the radar dunk champ.
Orlando Woolridge. He wasn't a dunk champ. He was in it, but Orlando Woolridge finished. He's lost to Larry Nance. Larry Nance was the first
Larry
dunk
Nance
champ of all time.
And his son won it 2 years ago.
yeah,
3
but
years
Larry
ago?
Nance won the first one. Orlando Woolridge, who was drafted by the Nets, then went to the Bulls, and then played in the Lakers and played for a championship with the Lakers with Magic. Just because the Lakers fan, he was my favorite. He was a power
I'll
dunker.
tell you who was sneaky was Steve Francis. His early years.
Oh, the franchise dude,
The
42-inch
franchise
forward.
was
Yeah.
nasty.
But
Now,
I
don't
would
get me
say-
wrong, I don't think he was my favorite, but he was just a sleeper.
D Brown was. Do you remember the D Brown
Yeah.
the pumps? I like the D Brown one because
Now, who's the worst champ?
Oh, I haven't said my favorite.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
Well, outside my dark horse, Isaiah Ryder.
Oh, Isaiah.
Isaiah. That is
Isaiah
a
was
great
nasty,
call.
bro.
Isaiah-
Miami Heat from USC.
No, he
No,
was on the
UNLV?
Timberwolves. He was on the
Oh,
Timberwolves.
When he won it, didn't he play for? He got drafted by the Heat.
I thought he
I
was
think
on
he
the
finished there, bro.
Did he finish
Yeah.
there? Okay.
Is he dead?
I have no idea.
But he was from USC,
I think
right?
Isaiah
I think
Ryder
so.
died.
Yeah.
or
Jr.
something.
Well, they called him like it was Isaiah Ryder, but they
But he
called him
called
Jr.
J.R. Ryder.
J.R.
He
Ryder.
just had a fucking...
Dude, he had some sick net like that.
No,
like,
good call.
That was my favorite, like
Yeah.
dark
Good
horse
call, good
dunk
call.
champ.
But you know what one pisses me off, and there's a lot that piss me off. I
Dwight
don't know
Howard.
why Rick Barry, bro.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
garbage because he recreates the free throw
He
dunk.
was so long. I was like, dude, I know you're dunking, but your feet are like 6 inches off the ground.
Dude, your feet are dragging when you dunk from the free throw. MJ's are behind his
Dude,
back.
and
Yeah.
he's pumping. His feet are back. He's looking at the camera. His
And
tongue's
it's-
out.
Boom.
And
And
that's
there's a million cameras flashing.
no. Were you guys old enough to remember the Wheaties boxes
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
with those and the posters?
Legit.
So I have all 4 posters still
wow.
of Michael Jordan from the Wheaties boxes, and I saved a Wheaties box unopened
Ooh.
of MJ on it. Dude, I was a freaking sports collector guru.
Dude, I don't want to like smash Wheaties, but have you seen that you could take a magnet to Wheaties cereal?
And it'll
And
cling
it,
to it.
it clings to the fucking
I like
magnet?
Wheaties.
I
I've
wouldn't-
always
I-
liked Wheaties.
I hate Wheaties.
I haven't done. I look at the Wheaties. I'm like, oh, that's a fucking baller on the box, and I'm just like, nope. I don't
Well,
nothing to magnetize.
Because now we know everything is in cereal. It's terrible to eat
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh my god! But
I
remember
only
back
feed
in
my kid like fucking frosted wheats.
shit. My kids fucking make them. They fry eggs in the morning for themselves.
Good for them.
Yeah, they need to. We got
Well, they're in
chicken.
high school already. I remember. Fucking
They've been
making
frying eggs. Ryder, I have a picture of Ryder 4 frying his own eggs.
4.
Yeah, 4
Good for him.
with his
Yeah.
in his underwear frying his own eggs.
Hey, okay. You can make breakfast in underwear. Just don't cook bacon.
Making. Because your wiener's gonna get hurt.
Well, you get.
I cook bacon with my shirt off all the time.
Oh, I do too.
Oh, I do
all the
too.
time.
I just use
It's
a
like,
long
oh
arm.
god, it's gonna get me.
I'd rather the splatter burns on me than my favorite T-shirt.
Yeah,
because
right?
you
No,
can't get that shit
yeah.
out.
And I don't even think about it till like the bacon's right about done. That's when it happens.
I
You know
ruined
what
a
mean?
black. No, it's when you flip it.
Yeah.
When it's and then you flip it onto the and it just pops. I ruined a Black Rifle coffee shirt that way.
Oh, dude, the Wubbies came out. They're fucking
The Woobies. Yeah, Wubbies. You're right.
Dude, they're fucking legit.
No, if you're a
I almost want one.
if you're a coffee club member, you can get
I think we got out of it.
you can get a Wubby hoodie.
We
a
just
Wubby.
get-
It's a Wubby.
a Wubby.
A Wubby hoodie. They made the Wubby.
They just
into a
fucking
hoodie.
crushed it too with the fucking UFC champ. What's his name? Ryan fucking.
Oh, did
Bader.
you listen to that?
No. But
Oh,
I
dude,
because
I
I
did-
watched I watched where he won. It wasn't UFC. He's not a UFC champ. He's a
Bellator.
The Bellator.
But he beat.
That was a shit.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? He's fucking 80 years
Yeah.
old.
Who did he beat?
He beat Fedor
Fedor.
in fucking like 30 seconds.
But Ryan Bader is the.
and then
he's
Aaron Pico lost. Do you know who Aaron Pico is? Aaron Pico is a state champ wrestler from St. John Bosco. He won like 1 or 2 years in high school and said, fuck high school. I'm going to the fucking Olympic training center. And he was an Olympic wrestler for like 2 years. But like
Could
after
beat
the
Chael
first
Sanderson?
year, yeah, he'll be Chael Anderson. Yeah, I think he did in the tournament because Chael was in the tournament. It like
Chael-
Bellator is still like Pride where you have to fucking win
No.
each week.
Chael Sanderson never lost in college.
Oh,
or
no, not wrestling, not Chael. I was thinking about fucking
Iowa State. I used to watch. That's the
No,
only time I've
Chael-
ever
Chael-
been interested in wrestling.
I have the last shoes I have was Chael Sanderson wrestling shoes. But anyways, that whole Bellator fight, it was like 3 weeks ago. The main events finished like in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
well, dude, it's
total.
Fedor. Dude, Fedor is like 100.
Yeah, dude.
Fedor's
And
old.
he's probably off the juice.
But your
So
cousin
here's the
had-
thing.
Yeah,
So-
Ryan Bader, and they did like a hunting trip. They did drinking bros.
So they did this hunting trip and then they do the podcast and they are fucked up.
They're fucking
It's like
drunk.
11 at night and they're doing the podcast. Ross is at the Super Bowl.
Might as well kill it, Paul. Jesus
I
Christ.
was gonna give it to you.
I just got some.
Okay.
Ross is in the driveway of somebody's home, fucked up in a car on the phone. They're all fucked up. So Ryan Bader agrees that his next fight, Matt is going to come out and sing his intro song. They're going to do Bitch I Operate, but
No
rechange the
shit.
lyrics for him to talk shit about whoever he's fighting. Because Matt's like, wouldn't it be great if I was just like rapping the Bitch I Operate, but talking about your opponent,
Dude.
how he's going to get fucked up, and then you walk in because you're the title holder. And he's like, you would do that? Bader's like, you would do that? And Matt's like, fuck yeah, I would. He goes, done. We're doing it.
When's the last time you watched a Bellator fight?
I've never watched Bellator.
Dude,
it's all about the
WWE.
production.
Dude, there's rappers.
It's WWE with UFC.
There's exactly, and then there's a fight.
It's a production.
It's a production. It's a little different.
So
You know,
he was saying,
if you've been watching UFC, you'll be like,
but remember, Bader was on
he
UFC,
was a UFC guy.
and he was a
He
baller.
was a UFC guy. You know, don't get me wrong. He was a champ, I think.
Yeah, he was a champ.
Dude, a lot of people left. The endorsement deal, the Reebok thing happened. You know, don't get me wrong.
Well, nobody gets paid in UFC. That's why.
Well, and that's what he said. He is getting paid.
He's getting paid.
Buku bucks in Bellator.
yeah, fucking the only person that makes money in UFC is Dana White and fucking Conor McGregor.
I mean, it
Right.
was Ronda Rousey, and
Yeah.
then now it's Conor McGregor.
Yeah, Ronda's making probably just as much
still.
in a year.
And she's
as
not
she
getting the
is-
shit beat out of her.
Yeah, she's wearing just.
So,
she's
yeah,
just stupid.
It was good, dude. It was actually a good episode. I just
Okay.
listened to it today while I was doing
Tweaking
yard
Bros,
work.
listen to it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tag them in our Instagram.
Oh yeah, always.
If
We
there's
got it.
unless there's white noise on this episode.
No,
It
yeah.
should be good. The light's on. It says
Yeah.
plug me in.
Yeah, exactly. I wrote a,
Yeah, no, we give them props. But yeah, the whoopee and
the
then
whoopee blankets are fucking legit.
you know what a
All the
whoopee blanket
dogs-
is? So it's what they get in the military. It's called
Yeah.
a poncho liner. So it's basically like the same material as a sleeping bag, like that
The nylon is
nylon, but it's like filled with something.
but it
Yeah.
fits in the side pocket of your backpack.
So they're issued a blanket, and its code name is called a whoopee. It's not called a whoopee. It's called a poncho liner. So they call them whoopies.
but the rap song that your cousin made.
they made a rap song about
Yeah, I
it.
remember the song. I didn't
Yeah.
know what the fuck a whoopee
a
was.
whoopee, that's what it's called, a whoopee.
well,
They
Black
just
Rifle Coffee's whoopee.
now they just made a whoopee for Black Rifle Coffee. It's camel on one side, black on the other,
It's
with the
legit,
logo.
bro.
And now, if you're a coffee club member, now they're offering T-shirts, sweatshirts, and things only for coffee club members.
I only think I look. I'm not a t-shirt Black Rifle Coffee guy, and Elise has been a coffee person. We're club members.
Yeah.
You know, we just gave Josh our Keurig.
Yeah, thank you
No
for
big
my
deal.
trailer,
No big deal.
my fifth wheel.
But I'm getting the whoopee.
Dude, you should check out the Whoopee hoodie. So they made out of that poncho lighter a hoodie. It's pretty dope. I think that's what I'm gonna get. But you got to be a coffee club member to get
Well,
it.
I know people.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a podcast, or we have a podcast.
See, we gotta. I'm gonna talk to Matt. I threw it by him to give a what do you call it?
Shout out.
No, to get a code for us. I asked for a 5% code.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there it is. The Whoopee.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's badass.
dude. And
It's a silky blanket.
dude, exactly. It's the perfect for like, hey, I want it on my couch.
No, it's what you
I want it in my
you watch movie with. You,
exactly. Oh, you want to go to that outdoor late night event in town? You wear your Black Rifle Coffee whoopee.
oh, it's cold on Friday night for the football game. Angela, take
Whoopee.
this with you. Take your Whoopee.
I want to see if I could talk to Sleeves HMW40. They can make our own.
No, we
Whoopee.
need to talk to.
We could just talk to Black Rifle
I
Coffee.
just want to talk to Matt and be like, hey, can you create a 5% discount or a 10% discount for us? But this is our listeners.
Yeah, we have.
We're trying
I
to
think
expand.
We have a solid 100.
I think
We
if
have
we
a
can
solid 100 listeners, which
if
is
we
amazing.
can get rid of the fucking white noise, we'd have more.
Guys, I
Yeah.
just want to let you know. Not only did I fix the white noise, the garage is fixed up. It's a huge disappointment to me that we had to have you listen to us with all that static.
So we might be having.
But it was nostalgic. It was kind of like a 90s
No,
throwback.
It was fucking
No,
terrible.
we ruined a very good episode.
Yes,
last
we
week.
did.
Yes, we did.
And after we came back with two good ones with Oscar
Oscar's good. Yeah.
and then Finley with good audio, we
But
had
I just
two.
want to also, this is me becoming the first time where I'm like recording. There's no more Randy, thank you. You started this. Without Randy, this doesn't happen. But
Agreed.
you're Ixnade. You know?
He got fired.
He's DTM.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say
Wow.
DTM. That's
Oh.
pretty harsh. DTM is pretty harsh.
Okay, are you talking about Josh
I-
McClure DTM list?
No,
okay.
it's Apollo DTM. Apollo DTM
Little bit different?
Josh DTM. You dead to me in Josh's world?
No, I've had someone come back.
I've only know one. I think I only know one.
Yeah.
I want to say
There's
two.
one confirmed.
There's
come
one
back.
confirmed that I've allowed back. He's grown on me like a
the
virus.
dead to me list.
Yeah, it's tough to get off that list.
I love that you have that list though. People,
Fuck it. Why not?
well, like people, if you're out here and you're listening to this part of the episode, we're already like
100 were
create a DTM list. Just cut people out of your life. People
dead
say,
to me.
hey,
That's
you have
what DTM
you have too much clothes. Get rid of some of your clothes. Fuck that. Cut some people out of your life.
Yeah, they're dead to me.
You know what I mean? Your life will be better.
Yeah, I
You know?
agree. It's
I moved to this fucking little valley. You know how many people I cut out of my life? Fucking hundreds. I was a bartender. People followed me. They're like, hey, Paulo, post this. When Facebook was fucking first happening, fuck all of y'all.
I think it was
moved to-
MySpace.
It could have been MySpace. Have you tried to log into your old MySpace?
I still can.
Shut the fuck up.
The redneck wonder. You can still
Well,
get
it's-
the Redneck
it's-
Wonder songs
Well,
on MySpace.
that's what it is. MySpace is more music. Right, exactly.
You can still. I still have 4 songs up on MySpace.
But your iCloud on D's he has it all, right?
Oh, the SoundCloud. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
the
not all,
SoundCloud.
all of it. God no.
Dude,
We have
what was the song? The fishing hole song?
the what
Oh,
song?
we talked about it like
oh, the
3 months
Redneck
ago.
Riding song. Oh yeah.
I like the Convoy song.
Oh, the Convoy ones. There's 3 of them, but there's 2 that are really good.
Yeah.
Dude, we have a couple things
Why do you
planned.
pause so much, man?
No. I well, because we have mics and stuff, and we only use it once a week, and it was an investment for Paul. You know, I gave a good chunk of my coaching.
We can record.
I
rap
want to
songs in
record
here.
us. That's what I'm saying. Why isn't there music coming out of the dungeon?
Because
Well,
I'm
you
a terrible
don't-
rapper.
Who said we want you to rap?
Shit,
Who said I wouldn't try?
I want you to play a Guitar Hero song.
I guarantee you,
Let-
I'd out rap you.
Oh,
Is it-
are we?
this motherfucker?
Are we talking rap battle?
Come on, give me a beat. Give me a beat right now.
We know Rekka can make a beat.
Oh shit!
So-
no,
what
fuck
we-
that.
but-
It gives him time to think.
But the
Josh,
hey,
get a
I
beat
never
right
said
now.
no fucking
Josh,
freestyle.
What?
Yeah.
You want to write lyrics?
Yes,
You don't-
that's how you do it, dog.
No, fuck that.
Are you telling me everybody nowadays doesn't write their
No,
shit?
we're not from nowadays, Sean.
Hey,
You're
hey,
30 fucking
you,
5.
You can freestyle.
Fuck
four,
I wanna see you
motherfucker,
freestyle.
30.
I don't give
Four.
a
I
fuck.
want
Are
to
you
see
kidding me?
freestyle right now.
That's what I'm saying. Get a beat. Let's
I
go.
can't make a beat.
No, look it up on your phone. Just give me fucking audio.
Oh my god.
Fuck this.
Oh,
I'm gonna be so bad.
Don't do it.
no,
Oh,
I can
Look
pull
at-
a beat up because
I'll
I
tell
got
you
a shit
what.
ton of
At the
Deez's
end of the day,
beats.
because look at Sean or I have never done it.
Absolutely not.
And
It'd
Josh
be horrible.
and
It'd be
Josh is
horrible.
recording music. He's already got fucking shit flowing
I'm
through
not
his
gonna
head.
freestyle right now.
But fuck you, Sean.
Hey, you like how I threw that out
Oh
there? though?
no. Well, something's gonna happen.
stirring the
Fuck
pot.
you. Fuck you. We're gonna record some songs here.
Oh, we do some songs,
Okay,
but we
look at-
need to get a little.
Let's
There's
get it.
nothing.
I'd
to
rather
make
get
beats.
more production. I'd rather get more. Let's see what Rekka could do.
Right,
and-
we'll get D.
and-
If D's, I know D's listens
And
to this.
D's.
Yeah.
All we need, because D's has a Mac, all we need to do is bring up
The
D's
audio. He could
audio. D's could do it.
D, send us some beats.
Now, have D's come up here. We can get D's will be up
Yeah.
soon. Have him come into the dungeon.
Oh my god.
And we'll
I'm
let-
fuck you.
Fucking slay you.
No, we
Fuck
need-
you. I'm
we're-
gonna rap battle you.
I'm gonna slay you
Oh.
like fucking Troutler.
I'm you're gonna be fucking
Like what?
yeah, Biggie.
You
And I'll
can't-
be
you-
fucking Tupac.
you
can't-
I'll be fucking. You'll
Okay,
be
you're
Nas.
dead
And I'll be
first.
Jay Z. Fucking.
There,
This is
he's-
what we're doing.
There's gonna be a beef episode on YouTube about us.
So we're gonna film it. We'll have Luis in here filming
Why
it.
is Lou? Oh, okay. I
To
can't
film.
remember.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring D's in here. You're gonna write it down. You're gonna write it down. We're gonna record a song with you two battling. It's like Matt's battle raps, like gun owner versus
I'm
liberal.
getting personal, Sean. I'm getting deep.
So
Okay.
we're gonna
Into
record
deep.
that. Oh shit!
This ain't no cheese pizza. You ain't
Oh
getting
my
that deep.
god. I got toppings, motherfucker. Okay. Shit. Anyways,
Oh, but we got
Guys.
two things to talk about before we close
give
it
it to
out.
me, Sean.
Two
Give it to
things-
me, Sean. Give it to
We
me.
got about a month and a half before we start up with our 3-on-3 tournament.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so-
what's better for you guys? Friday night or a Saturday morning?
I'd rather do
Saturday
Friday.
morning. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so Friday night, guys. Friday night.
But Friday afternoon. Where are we playing?
Honda.
Oscar said Hanada. You said you could get the gym.
We can get the gym, no problem. That's why I'm saying if we do it a Friday, like not early, but like
evening.
or a Saturday. I mean, if we do like a Saturday at 9, I mean, it's all about when people can make
And
it.
you know what? Can Rekka even play right now? I need
What's he
Duders
gonna-
or Rekka to come up with a team.
What's he gonna blow his knee out again?
Rekka can't play, bro.
He's done.
Duders can come up with the team.
Duders could come up with a team.
Yeah.
So I say we do.
Are you guys first off, as far as controversy, because I have obviously created my
Josh is on my team.
He didn't.
Well,
listen.
look at you.
I said fuck Zach
he
Garrett.
did. He
Okay.
said fuck Zach.
I said I'll play
Have you
Sean,
seen
but
Hey,
fuck Zach Garrett.
I'm gonna throw Zach Garrett out there, and I think is he mulatto?
Yeah.
Zach.
I don't
growing
know
out his-
if
Mixed race, I think is
Zach is growing out his afro right now to get some
Dude.
braids.
So
But does that make him better in basketball?
No, I'm gonna tell you. Here's why you were not on this episode is when Oscar was here.
Dude, Josh looked at me and we were talking about it for like 3-4 minutes, and he looked at me. He's like, "Fuck Zach Garrett."
I'm like, Zach Garrett has never won shit in fucking basketball.
Ooh.
I've
He's
played
like
him in men's
football
league,
and baseball. Those are his two big sports,
but
right?
he's never won shit in basketball. We cannot count on him.
He's got nasty one-on-one game. I'm not going to give it. I will give it to him.
I've played against him and the men's league for years and beat him always.
But that's why you put him on your team.
But no,
He's like he's a better version of Tyler Otis down low.
no, but he's you.
Are you?
Why do
Otis
we
is
need
5'8".
2 Sean Foys?
Because he can dribble.
But see, you have me and Oscar. Why do you need 3? You add a Jason Mora, who is 6'2", can shoot, rebound, and dunk, to your 3-on-3 team.
Look at
and now you have a team that can play with anyone. That was what I said.
I almost want you guys to create 2 teams.
Why?
Because
You're scared of our faction?
No,
I think you're bitching out already, just like the rap battle, pussy.
Who was rapping? Who was scared? I was ready to go right now.
No, he pulled up a beat and you fucking pissed your pants.
No, you did. We could rewind that.
I'm pretty sure Paulo said
You
no.
you kind of said no. We'll wait.
No one rewinded this podcast. Okay. Who's hit the rewind button in the last 10 years? Nobody.
So, do we just need to get a date set, and I'll get the new gym.
No, I'm thinking mid to late March.
We can get the new gym. That's not a problem.
Oh, okay. But
We don't have to worry about any insurance or bullshit.
No. This is fun. This is
Yeah, we'll just open it. We don't have to fucking do shit. I'll just reserve it.
It's not
and
a big
open it.
deal. 4 to 6 teams.
I think a Saturday's great because let's say we finish at 2.
Oh,
Let's say we start at 10, finish at
maybe
2.
we barbecue a little bit.
We can go somewhere. We can barbecue. We can.
I love Duder's place.
Yeah, we can go to Duder's place. I think we can get a more people playing then.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I can take the day off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Not to mention, we have a coaching clinic coming on.
Oh, that was my next thing before we close
Can't
out.
wait for the coaching clinic.
This is a big one.
I just re-downloaded the Glazer
Sean,
app.
do you know? I got it like about when I texted you or I called you. But
Wait,
this is
Paulo
potentially
planned something?
This is
Yeah, right.
my life is coming. I'm coming back to.
Your
My
life.
life is
None of
as
us have a busy life. I know. I don't have 3
No,
kids.
you don't. I
You don't have 3 kids, right?
It takes more time for me, Josh.
Of course.
You know this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not. I'm barely pulling it.
By the way, every kid in the world thought you weren't coaching.
cool for them.
All these kids. This rumor
I
is
like
going
how every
around.
kid in the world is from saying this.
No, I mean,
Our world.
Our world.
so Cash and Canyon had to tell like Andre's like, Coach Paulo's not coaching. And Cash and Canyon are like,
I've never even told people that.
and he's like, yeah, he's the head coach next year. Then they came and asked me like, Dad, were we wrong? Is Coach
That
Paulo?
was like the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Are you coaching this year? I was like,
I'm like, no, he's in.
no, I'm in. I'll tell you what. San Ynez is the truth for me. I love it here. Even if it wasn't coaching, I love this valley.
Yeah.
On top of coaching, it's even better.
You gotta coach because it takes place from May before the NFL starts. You're still involved in football.
Yeah. It fills a void.
I'm not gonna lie. Like having kids, getting married, moving,
Of course.
and look at I look at this dude, Josh, like, and you just hear a story because I didn't know him when he had his twins,
yeah.
and he was still coaching, and just to go through that and to still be like affiliated and just the love of the game, like, and I'm not gonna
You
lie,
can
the last
do
two
anything.
hard, the last 2 years for me have probably been football wasn't probably my top priority.
It's hard. You just have to learn to compartmentalize.
And it's been probably the hardest things for me. Probably the one thing that bugs me the most in my life. But now that things are like coming together, I'm having my second kid, and like I've been through
You've
it.
had your second kid.
Huh?
You've had your second.
What did I say?
I'm having.
Come on, stop using apostrophe,
Hey, dude.
Sean. But you know what I mean. Like I'm like my garage is settled. I'm coming to a place where I'm more like grounded.
You're banging on the table.
I'm back. My cords are. We got mad cordage.
Dude, it's like anything.
But anyways, like I'm coming to a place where like I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like this is almost like I'm not gonna say lie. You know, like anything in your life. There's a couple of bad years, a couple of tough years, a handful of, like when Josh made me head coach, he gave me gold. Here's the keys to a Ferrari, and I had probably the best receiver.
Gabe.
I had amazing D lineman, O lineman. I had a decent. I love Dusty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it was 2 years. He gave me a quarterback. You know, I thought he was going to be gone. He was a good safety, and he was a decent quarterback his senior year. You know what I mean?
Dusty
Like-
would have never played safety with what we had.
No.
It didn't matter. Like, well, I had him. You know what I mean? So that made it cool. And there's now, as far as coaching, like as far as being a head coach, this is probably the toughest last 2 years I had.
Because you actually had a coach.
You had to
On
coach.
top of this, well,
No, you had a
exactly,
coach.
exactly. And
That's
so,
where we were the first 3 years of
But-
Josh's reign.
exactly, because I used to, I never wanted to up. When I first started coaching in San Ynez, you guys were losing and I was winning.
Yeah, and you're like,
I was like,
what's up with you guys? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on, it's about the horses,
But
bro.
I know it. I knew it. And now we're at a happy place. But and I'm figuring my life out, and things are happening.
The
Is
moment
it late?
you
Is it late? Is it late? It's probably late, but I'm happy.
the moment you step away, you lose the brotherhood of the coaching crew.
Well, you
Yeah.
know what's funny is like when we had our meeting, I was like, you know what? I don't know anyone on the JV staff anymore. I don't know anyone. I was like, I'll work a little bit harder. I'll be on the O line. There was a spot kind of open, and we talked about it.
Yeah.
But it was about hanging out, and fuck that. I'm gonna hang out with you guys anyway.
Yeah, but
I just need to coach a little harder. I need to fucking be invested a little bit more. It was just
It's more preparation.
Dude, I'm looking.
Yeah.
My son pulled. I'm organizing my garage, and my son pulled out a fucking football from 2004 when I first started coaching, and I was just like, "Fuck."
yeah,
14 years.
the
14
coaching
years,
is easy. It's the preparation and
it's
the
the
preparing is
preparation
the
and
hard.
just doing the shit. You know what I mean? And it's like
That's what makes
I
you a
love
better
this valley.
coach.
I love this valley. I love this program.
And we're gonna have a great coaching clinic because it's gonna be the most
Clinic.
It's been the most we've had in a long time. We got 10 strong,
Possibly 11.
possibly
Dude.
11.
Let's talk about being progressive. We're gonna have one of the first girl coaches, if not the first girl coach in the Central Coast ever.
We'll have the first female football coach in St. Ynez history.
Yeah.
Let's just go program first and see where it goes.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about it. I think she's gonna be great.
Progressive. It's Ashley Coelho though. I mean, I get it. You want to say we're progressive, but she's loves football. She's gonna be on our JV staff. She'll be great.
I'm juiced.
Yeah, you should be. You're getting Tony.
Tony's coming. Is that a for sure?
Yeah, Tony's your line coach.
Tony's your
I'm
D9
juiced.
coach.
You see what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong.
He's your line coach. He will also be helping with varsity as well, but he's your line coach.
Guys, pay attention to San Ynez football this year. Pirate Pride, all the way. 2018, 2019. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot to end it.
Yeah,
I know.
my drink's empty.
The bottle's gone. I
Guys,
have to piss
you
like a
I know. I
motherfucker.
could tell you were jumping around
Oh,
like a
I've-
fucking 6-year-old in
I've
the
got
back seat on a road
I've
trip.
got to piss so
Hey,
bad.
we had a bottle of Bullet. We crushed it.
Of course we did.
That's what we do. Before, we used to not. We're crushing a bottle of Bullet.
Well, that's because we're drinking Pinkies Up now, bitch.
Yeah.
we fancy. Hey, it's Paulo.
I'm Josh.
Oh, and I'll finish it up with I'm Foy.
Good to have him back.
Thanks, lad. Hit the fucking music, Pialo.
Let's do it. Another episode of Home Whistle. Peace.
Fuck off.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together